my face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know my heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your eyes, I feel paralyzed.
What's good, homies? Welcome back. This is going to be the semis and championship, so hopefully you guys can stick with us the whole stream. Sutton, how are you doing, my friend?
I am doing great. Very excited to be here this week. Unfortunately, missed last week, but here today, we're going to see some awesome matches today. Gonna be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So this is our Sniper Showdown tournament. This has been going on for how many weeks now? Like 3 or 4? 5?
Yeah, it was September 3rd, I believe, was the start date. So yeah, we're pushing fourth week, I think.
4th week.
If
And
my calendar dates are correct.
we're closing it out this week. And I'll tell you what, we got some awesome overlays. So it's going to be pretty beast. I'm really excited. Let me show you guys a little preview of what's going to be coming up. This is what we have today. We've got 2 matches in the semifinals. These matches will be best of 3. Our first matchup will be Learn from the Past versus Gangstars. Best of 3 there. Whoever wins that advances to the championship. And then we will go on to CSPG Immortals versus D2R Insidious. Best of 3. Winner of that advances to the championship. So we are really excited to be with you guys today. We got new music in the background. We got new overlays. It's going to be really exciting. Sutton, you weren't here last week, but Learn from the Past really surprised me. I would say Gangsters is coming in favored here, but Learn from the past 2 weeks has been absolutely incredible, and I would not be surprised to see them bounce off Gangstars.
Yeah, I said that, I believe it was 2 weeks ago when we saw them play. It was versus Vanity, and then they played, I forget who it was, they played the week after they played Vanity in the third round. Both rounds, round 2 and round 3, played amazingly well. Really looking forward to seeing them play today.
Absolutely. So again, best of 3. We're going to start off in, let's see, I think we got this first match ready. Let me go ahead and get into it. Just a moment.
Yes, we have Gangstars going up against Learn from the Past here. We've got Joker, Solar, Toast, Knight, and Nezra, who is a new player or a different name change here for Gangstars playing for Gangstars. And before we have Shame, Desire, Honor, Despair, and Startle playing for Learn from the Past. Shame looks like it's a new user, at least from the last time I casted. Did he play last week?
He did not. Yeah, I don't recognize that name. In fact, we've got another awesome overlay that I'm gonna put up on the screen in a minute, going over exactly what Sutton was just saying. We'll go over the team members here. We've got on Gangstars Joker, Knight, Solar, 2 Beast, and Elite. Players to watch for today. I will tell you right now, I will be spectating him a lot on Gangstars. is Elite. I was talking to Joker yesterday. They track every single competitive match. They track who has the best stats. And Elite carries like crazy. In fact, his stats in competitive is a 3 KD. He had better stats than Cam, who unfortunately has had some issues lately, but Cam wasn't seen as one of the best players in the game. Elite had better stats in competitive than Cam, so watch out for Elite. Elite's going to be good. 2B's coming back. Haven't seen him in a while. Over on Learn from the Past, we've got Startle, Despair, Desire, Shame, and Honor. So really excited to see these guys today. We get into the first match, which will be in Canals, I believe.
Yeah, we'll be playing here on Canals. Really looking forward to seeing how that goes down. A lot of sniper action could potentially take place here on Canals, and some long-range AK shots as well. Might even see the HK417 pulled out. Last couple of matches I saw in the Sniper Showdown that were played here on the map Canals. We did see a couple players pull out the HK417, which would love to see that pulled out here on Canals.
Absolutely. Guys, we are about ready to get into the match. We're going to go ahead and watch them screaming, and then we'll be restarting very, very soon. This is going to be Gangstars and Learn from the Past. Here you can see the different statistics popping up in a beautiful animation. Average match score 79.53 for Gangstars. We'll show that a couple times during the stream. And I think we're about ready to go. Is this live? We are live. We are live.
You're live.
There's my, sorry to do that, but there is the score. Just to remind everybody the rules of Sniper Showdown. We have 3 snipers required on each team and 2 running assault. No SMGs, no shotguns, pistols allowed, knifing allowed, but mainly what you're going to see is probably 3 ratios, 2 AKs, maybe a couple M14s like Sudden was saying, but here on Canals it's really going to be the snipers that are going to be taking care of business. And I believe Elite, who I was talking about pre-match, will probably be running AK-47. Let's take a look. Both teams playing really, really slow, getting a slow start right now. 7 minutes left in the match. Learn from the Past up 6-3. And with this slow pace, Gangsters is going to have to start to push because 8 minutes goes by really, really fast.
Hey, Chase, you might want to adjust the bitrate just a little bit. Stream is lagging just a tad bit.
That's actually,
for you.
Unfortunately, that's not the stream. That is the game. I am seeing it in the game as well. So stream is.
You're seeing game lag.
Yeah, game lag, not stream lag, unfortunately.
Interesting.
And I'm not getting any game audio either. Yeah. Are you getting any game lag?
I'm not. I'm pretty smooth here on my device.
Well, I might have to readjust.
That's fine. I'll definitely take you guys through what's going on. You can sit back, close your eyes, and imagine my sexy voice talking to you in the dark. And it's gonna get really, really, really fast. Anyways, guys, we gotta see 7-10 here. Gangstars, excuse me, Learn from the Past is up right now. Joker sitting at a 3-3 KD and top of the leaderboard for Gangstars right now. Desire and Despair sitting 4-1 and 3-1 respectively here. Playing very, very well so far. Learn from the Past, taking their time. We've seen them play the strategy before. Learn from the Past, I believe all the matches we've seen them play have been on the map Canals. The huge blowout versus Vanity was on Canals, and they are playing very, very well right now. Solar getting a kill there on Startle, which was very, very nice.
My game lag is gone, and my game sound is back up. Sorry about that, guys.
All right, so go ahead and refresh your stream, guys. Should be fixed.
Should be fixed. We'll see.
It's always something. It's
Nice
technology.
headshot from
There's
Shane.
always something. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's always something. Nezra, who's Nezra? That's a different name. Is that Elite?
Nezra's got to be Elite.
That's
Has to be
what I'm
Elite.
thinking.
Yeah, that's got to be Elite for sure. Is he sniping? I think he is. Euratio.
Yeah, I believe Nezra is sniping Euratio here, or Elite sniping Euratio. AK players for GS is Knight, who just got shot down there by Shame, and then who's it? Toast as well, who's running the AK. Joker is sniping along with Elite and Solar.
A little bit
Nice shots for Shane connecting there on Solar. Still up by 5 points. Make that 6 points. Learn from the Past. Could knock out Gangstars here potentially. This will be kind of a big upset if that were to happen.
I think so too, and I think it looks very, very possible. We talked about it before the match. Sorry for the audio lag, guys. Something's going on with the game sound. I don't know, but hopefully it gets fixed. But this 4-point deficit here can be tough to come back from if Learn from the Past plays strategically and kind of holds back a little bit. and it's working for them. In fact, you see Shame and that little lockout there above Cafe, really good spot to be, jumps down and gets the kill in Cafe with 5 health, survived a Euratio shot. That's 3 for him, now putting them up by 5, 24-19. 4 minutes left.
Yep.
That's a big deficit in team deathmatch, especially on this match, or on this map. You can play a little bit more defensive and really start to control the points. Low scoring match compared to past rounds. Nice shot from Knight again, and that another jump shot off the Cafe there, and they increase the lead 27-20.
Still having some problems with the stream, with the lag, guys. We're fixing that right now behind the scenes.
It's game lag. I apologize, not stream lag. But I will kick everybody in my house off internet, and we will hope to get this fixed. 27-25, up by 2 with 3 minutes. Gangsters trying to claw back, and it's really interesting to see strategy here in Team Deathmatch versus Diffuse. I feel like 100% if this was Diffuse, Gangsters would be destroying, but because it's Team Deathmatch, Learn from the Past is holding their own, tied up for the first time now, 28-28.
Yeah, seeing Gangstar slowly coming back here. Only 1 point advantage now for Learn from the Past. Toast going to get a jump shot there on Despire. Put him down on the ground to get tied up 29-29. Got about 3 minutes left here on the clock. Toast and Nezra, or excuse me, Elite taking on Startle and Honor. And we do confirm that Nezra is Elite by judgment here on the Twitch chat. Do appreciate that. So that it is Elite playing. Gangstar is taking, I believe, I don't think it's their first lead, but taking a lead now. Actually, no, I'm going to tie that back up. Startle and Despire getting 2 kills respectively there on Elite and a Joker. 2 minutes and 40 seconds here left on the clock.
I'm surprised they're running Elite on the Sniper. I would have expected them to run Elite on AK-47 with how fast he is with assaulting. He's beast with AK-47, but I guess they wanted to run him Sniper this match. How's he doing on the KDs?
On the KD side, we're seeing him as 7 and 8. Knight really struggling 3 and 8. Everybody else is positive. Joker 8 and 7. Toast 8 and 6, and Solar is actually 7 and 3, sitting with the most impressive KD on the GS side. Shame 9 and 2, very nice KD for Learn from the Past. Desire, Despair are both 7 and 6 and 7 and 8 respectively. Honor sitting at 2 and 8 down there on the bottom of the scoreboard for Learn from the Past, just really hurting his team there. Toast grabbing a nice 2-piece right there, taking down Shame, another player. Gonna get that lead up for Gangstars by 3 kills right there. Actually make that 4. Solar taking out Startle right there. They could be going for a 5th. There it is. There's a 5th. Oh, actually no, that'd be a 5th kill right there. Joker taking down Desire, taking it 37-32.
Up by 5,
Gangstars slowly pulling away.
The lead to 6. Boy, they really turned it on here in the last 3 minutes of the match. Just like you said, Knight struggling with the AK-47. This map in Canals, you can get absolutely destroyed by your ratios, and so Knight did start to play a little more conservatively, just kind of hiding, and was able to get a headshot there, but immediately died. Up by 6 still with 1:30 left. Can Learn from the Past claw back. This will be difficult with the amount of time left in this match. Knight's going to camp it out on the corner, not going to show himself. Euratio's out. Nice shot from Solar on Despair. Startle looks down over mid-bridge and rotates back. Nezra running down in tunnel. Going back to T-spawn. Nezra's going to peek. He's going to look both ways, and nice quick scope from him on Startle. Really quick, and there's the double kill. That's what we see from Nezra, a.k.a. Elite. Really fast reaction time from him. This kid just reacts, like, if you were to compare his, and there's another, if you were to compare his reaction time to mine, I mean, we're talking like he's literally like 5 times faster than I am. This kid is just so fast. Spectated him at the right time. That was 5 in a row from Nezra, a.k.a. Elite, increasing their lead, holding their lead at 6 with 30 seconds left.
7 Elite point lead here. 30 seconds left here on the clock. Shame connects some shots. Going to take down Elite right there. Shame and Desire trying to claw back. Oh, here we go. Learn from the Past. Coming back here. Clawing back. Only 4 kills down now. Toast getting clear on Desire. Making it, keeping a 4-kill lead. 4 Gangstars. All Gangstars needs to do here is camp it out and wait. Shots being fired. Toast connecting there on Shame. Taking the lead up even higher. Toast with the 2-piece. Grabbing on 41. Or grabbing on Honor as well. It can take a lead to 41-45. It's going to be incredibly difficult. Yep, that seals the deal there for Solar getting that kill on Despair. 3 seconds here left on the clock. 43-45. Actually made that 43-47. Closing out the deal. Gangstars taking that win right there. GG. Really like the way Gangstars played that match. They did not freak out being down early on. They didn't start playing or rushing really getting cocky or getting nervous. They kept playing, they kept their heads on straight, and they ended up taking the W right there. Very impressive gameplay.
Very impressive gameplay for them. Really holding their composure, not getting too scared when they were down. I mean, they were down pretty much the whole match. The first 5 minutes of the match, they were down. We're skipping this song because it's so outplayed. They were down the whole match, and then the last 3 minutes of the match, really came back. Learn from the Past looks strong. I'm curious to see what map we go to next. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets tied up 1-1. Again, guys, this is going to be going best of 3. And let's go ahead and look back at the teams again. Here you can see the players. Now, there was another, was 2Beast playing, or was he under a different name? I think he was under a different name.
I believe it was Knight, potentially.
No,
I
Knight.
may be wrong about that.
Knight is Knight.
I think Knight is Knight, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
I don't remember. We'll figure it out next time.
I don't know, actually. We had Solar, we had Knight, Joker, Elite.
I'm not sure who 2Beast was. Chat, help us out. I didn't spectate him enough, obviously. So we're going into the next map, guys, as soon as we can. Appreciate everybody. Sorry for the game lag, but I think it's pretty much gone now. I hope. Don't speak too soon.
Getting the next match ready here, guys. Actually got some statistics we can throw up here from the early rounds.
Sure.
Good look at Gangstars right now. Joker having a 1.7 KD in the first 3 rounds of the Sniper Showdown tournaments, and Knight actually sitting with a 2.7 KD for Gangstars, which have just been incredibly well played here in the last few matches. I'm tripping over my words. Need to take a little bit of sip of G Fuel here to
No problem.
get all that. Get my voice nice and wet. Anyways, Solar, this will be the first time he has played. Has not gotten in the semifinals here. Has not played in the few rounds right there. Toast sitting with a 0.7 KD as well, and moving on here to learn from the past. Startle with a 1.4 KD. I believe Startle has been sniping for them, so it's not usually you're going to see the sniper players with a lower KD. They're picking out players longer range, where the AK players are going to be able to get up and get those quick kills, those surprise kills, and be able to take some players down and grab the 2 pieces, as we saw Toast for Gangstars do early on or late there in the match for Canals. It really helped seal the deal and get Gangstars that first win here in the best out of 3. I think we're almost ready to jump into this match.
Oh, excuse me, I got my mic muted. We will be going into Bureau next. Sorry to leave you hanging there, son. And
No, you all good?
Best of 3. So if Gangstars can close it out, this puts them in the championship. And then the next match I'm very excited for, CSPG versus D2R, because CSPG has been a fan favorite for so long. They've been trying to push up. This is the farthest I've ever seen them get in a tournament, getting to the semifinals. Normally, they bounce out in the quarters, which is like 3 or 4 tournaments we've run. They've always got to the 4 quarters and bounced out. So here they have advanced to the semi, so we'll see how they do against a very good D2R. D2R just barely eking past Sudden in one of the most exciting matches I've ever cast. I wish you were there with me last week. D2R versus Nova. Holy crap.
Yes.
It was single elimination. Match 1. D2R's leading. Nova comes back, gets in the lead, and with 1 second left, a D2R player gets a kill, tying it at 72-72 in the first match. And then the second match, D2R pulled it out just by a hair, barely inching ahead of Nova. So that was pretty exciting. So D2R today going against CSPG. CSPG last week taking out Pun's team, which that was a little bit of controversy there with 2 players in Pun's team. And I can't think of the Set to Destroy, I believe it was. No, not Set to Destroy. I'll have to go back and look at the bracket. But 2 players throwing the match Sudden. Like, these guys were, like, Vanish, for example, was amazing in all previous tournaments. He went 1-13, bounced out with 2 minutes left in the match. Ton of controversy. I did talk to some of the players after that tournament to figure out what the heck happened. Apparently, behind the scenes, the players voted and said Pun should not be allowed to play, and they said, Pun, you're not playing this match, we're going to play. Pun came into the match and said, I'm playing, I'm team captain, I make the decisions, and 2 of the players were so salty about it that they threw the match. So now they're trying to, I think they all left, it was a big bunch of drama, and I think they're starting a new team, so that was fun to watch last week.
Yeah, I definitely missed some amazing matches last week. I did see the last 2 beats by Beowulf. Did see that in top 5 plays uploaded on the Mobile Esports channel. Beowulf getting that top 2, the last 2 kills at the last second, put it in to tie the match up, have to go to a draw. Very impressive last there.
Yeah, that was
so
there. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get over to the match. They're scrimming right now. We'll be getting it started in a moment. Bureau for me is the most balanced map for team deathmatch there is. Although I would say Canals is actually pretty balanced. Those 2 both pretty balanced matches. Let's take a look at the stats here. Take a look at the KDs, the most played in map. Best player, Knight at a 2.7 ratio. Best player from Learn from the Past, you saw it there, Honor. In fact, we'll throw that up one more time. Honor at a 5.7 KD. Holy crap. We're
Yeah,
live,
in the first
right?
three matches, we see Honor with a 5.7 KD, and then Knight sitting up there with a 2.7.
That's insane. So we need to do some spectating of Honor. Guys, shout out to Mafula and Darkest Days for getting these awesome overlays, animations, and statistics ready for us. And we'll go ahead and spectate Honor if I could find the boy. Is he playing? No, he dipped out. Now we've got Thanks. These guys are like that one movie, the Emotion Disney movie. They just got like desire, despair, shame, honor. Like, what's that movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Chat, let us know.
Yeah, because I don't watch movies. I sit in my room and edit videos most of the day. Yeah, I have a life. Anyways, check out Despair here, looking banana actually into controller with the sniper rifle. Not seeing anybody stick his head out yet. See Gangstars with the first lead here, 6-4. This is on home turf here for Learn from the Past. They're playing on the Japanese server. Learn from the Past is an Asian team, where Gangstars is a North American team. So this is home turf for them. It'll be interesting to see if they can ink out this win here and take it to round 3 on their home turf.
So Learn from the Past is it a Japanese team primarily, or just Asia? Various Asian countries.
We're here on the Japanese server, and the pings are definitely very, very low. Thanks, Startle 3 and 4 pings, and Despair with a 3 to 6 ping. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are located in Japan. I'm not exactly sure where they're located. I do know they are in the Asian side.
Also, we saw early on there that Gangstars does pick Bureau more than any other map, so they maybe have a little bit of an advantage as they're very good on this map. And Joker's running AK-47. Nice drop shot there. He's got to be careful. Peeking Banana now. Quickly gets sniped there. Peek, runs out of ammo, and the reload. And there's this peek from Despair, taking out Knight. That's a great spot to be on Banana with the U ratio, just waiting for anybody to peek. Quick little headshot. Doesn't take a lot of skill to hit that shot from that vantage point where Despair is sitting right now. Gangstars up by 1 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
5 minutes, 30 seconds here left on the clock. Gangstars with a 1-point lead. Elite sitting on the top of the scoreboard, 3-1 right now. We see Solar 3-2, and Knight sitting at 2-2. Joker on the bottom of the scoreboard now, actually moving up a little bit, 3-3. Shame and Thanks both sitting there on top of the scoreboard with 3-1 and 3-2 respectively. See what Learn from the Past can do here. Gangstars still having that nice little lead. They're playing very, very slow here on Team Deathmatch. We saw CSPG play in round number 3. At least I did. Loved how they controlled the spawns. They've really controlled the spawns very, very well. And that's something they've learned from the past. Wants to be able to take the W. They're going to have to control these spawns. And right now, Gangstars is just roaming around and picking them off one by one. They got to start controlling their spawns more if they're going to get a chance at coming back here and taking the W here in the second round of this best out of 3 match in the semifinals. Got 4 minutes and 42 seconds left here on the clock. Gangster is still the lead. I don't think we've seen a Learn from the Past lead at all so far in this match. Looking to Despair right now, looking into a server side, not seeing anybody in there. Let's switch over here and see what Shame's up to. Shame sitting over here with the Koi AK, the Koi gun as I like to call it here. Moving through Orange, going to be looking into control room here really quickly. Toast sitting here by, Toast going to get shot down there by Startle. Nice shot there by him. Despair also taking on Knight. Solar taking on Shame. Ooh, that was a nice little drag there by Despair. Despair also grabbing a kill there on Joker and Solar. Elite taking on Startle though, taking that lead only up by 1 now. Gangstars is still got the lead.
You watch the AK players, and boy, are they moving slow. Really trying to hide their footstep sounds as everybody's sound horn has volume turned up all the way. I have not seen the AKs move as slow as this match. As you spectate the AKs, nobody's running around anywhere. They want to stay quiet because they don't want to get headshot by a ratio, so just being very, very quiet. It's the job of the assaulters to really try and flank, to either get a shot on a ratio player from behind or from the side, and just kind of surprise and flanked and try and flush those ratio players out. The sniper players, really their role here is to just kind of hang out in those long hallways and wait for peaks and try to get picks where they can. And we do see Learn from the Past going up by 1 for the first time, tied now with 3 minutes left. This is anybody's game. One of the slower paced matches we've seen, wouldn't you say?
Oh, this is definitely the slower paced matches we have seen. You know, last round on Canals and this round is definitely very slow paced. This is the semifinals here. These teams definitely want to make it to the finals and get the W and leave with the prizes. So everyone be playing slower, taking their time, not making any stupid mistakes. Here in TDM, you go up by 6 kills. Sometimes it's hard to claw back from that, especially going up against these two good of a teams. Shane taking down a lead right there, and we see Learn from the Past starting to take the lead here, up by 3. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left here on the clock. Watching Toast right now move through B bomb site, come down here into B corridor, checking into control room right now. Not seeing anybody. Actually, going to see some players. One player sitting there in the corner of control room, connecting some shots. He's moving out. They're gonna take down things. He's gonna grab a two-piece.
Double from Toast coming into dark carpet, really destroying there with the 2-piece. Learn from the Past, up by 4. We might be going in match number 3.
Yeah, I mean, match number 3 here could be very possible. Despair taking down Solar right there.
As you watch Shame, you see
Learn from the Past.
You see really good awareness from Shame. Every time he sees somebody pop up close, really watching the radar, the UAV. Every time he sees anybody show up on the radar, he will pop with that AK and shoot because he knows if it's a U-ratio player, there's a long reload time, and he's been picking up kills slowly every time he sees that on the radar, just peeking out and getting the kill. And here comes another one from him, taking down
Toast.
Joker. Toast with another double. Toast really trying to help Gangsters move back, but 2 minutes left, and this is a big deficit for them. 4 down, 4 kills. If I'm Learned from the Past, I would probably try to play back just a little bit and wait for them to come in. Like, thanks here, perfect positioning with those crosshairs to the head, and he peeks. He must have heard footsteps from Toast. Nice backstab from him. See somebody in dark carpet, and he's going to push Banana, which is a rough place. A nice double from Joker, pushing into spawn, just like you said, controlling those spawns. Down by 4. Gangstars could come back.
Gangstars could come back here. We see a 3-point lead still for Learn from the Past. Learn from the Past had a very nice spawn control earlier. Toast getting that 2-piece though a couple minutes ago really helped Gangstars get control or get some more control of the map. We're seeing Learn from the Past starting to set up that spawn trap once again. As you see, we see CT having to spawn on the T side, push down through Banana and into control room, and the snipers and AKs have nice ranges of sight where they can put those players down. Watching Despair out here inside of A server side, looking down at Banana, actually going to be moving around here looking into control room. Gangstar is moving down here. Ooh, thanks, grabbing a player.
Down
Joker
by
there,
5.
being long.
Looks like Learn from the Past is really, really holding down this match right now. Up by 5. Going to be really tough for Gangsters to come back. Seda makes a great point. That spawn control is so huge because what happens is as players spawns, they're spawn camping them. They're a little bit disorganized with one player popping out of spawn at a time, and they have all the spots locked down that as they run out of spawn site, they're able to get those picks really, really fast. Up by 5 with 30 seconds left. Let's see what Gangsters can do. Gangsters needs to start to play a little bit more aggressively now because of the clock. No reason to hold back, and thanks, really holding down this dark carpet. Boy, Sudden, I've noticed something this match. Dark carpet, I think you call it. I think you like to call it server room. This has kind of been the part that both teams have been trying to control, and whoever's been controlling it has moved up in the points. They're able to look Cafe, they're able to look Banana, they're able to look CT spawn. Really strong positioning, and right now, Learn from the Past is controlling it and winning by 11 points.
Shame, 16-4 there. Very, very impressive KD from Learn from the Past. And that's why I would not have chosen Bureau. I don't know who chose Bureau. I don't know if Gangstars did or if Learn from the Past had. I believe Gangstars got to choose the map, being that Learn from the Past got to choose the server. I would have chosen a different map just because, especially for Sniper Showdown, if you can control the spawns like CSP did last round 3. Actually, I keep wanting to say last round. The last time I casted was round 3. They controlled spawns so incredibly well. Were able to take the W there. Learn from the Past were struggling, but they finally got control of the spawns where we saw CT or Gangstars having to spawn there, a back and T spawn, and they come down. You see Banana. Somebody can sit there on top of dark carpet or control room, as I like to call it. That's what's called in game actually. You can sit there with your AKs or your snipers and poke them out. You can also sit there inside a control room and watch Orange and be able to pick them off, and that's what Learn from the Past did and was able to take the W there. Very nicely played. We're moving into round number 3 here.
Best of 3 tied up 1-1. Can't get any more exciting than this. Boy, that match looked more dominating for me than Gangsters in match 1. I feel like Learn from the Past, as soon as they got the lead, they just held their position and slowly spread that lead over time. In fact, match number 1, Learn from the Past, they looked really, really good the first 5 minutes. So surprisingly, both matches, if you think about it, the team that was behind the first 4 minutes actually pushed back the last 4 minutes. And I don't know strategically what's going on there, but I'll venture a guess. Probably the team that's up starts to maybe play a little bit more aggressively, getting a little bit more confidence. And in team deathmatch, that can be the end of you, because as you start to play more aggressively, as you start to push, you start getting picked off really, really quick from people who are camped out in corners behind walls, popping out with a strafe. you ratio perfectly put crosshairs on a headshot, and then you see all of a sudden that team from behind moves ahead in the second half of the match, and it's too late for them to be able to reverse that because time is out. So this is gonna be match 3. Let's see what map we're going into.
Going into Grounded. I think this is a good choice.
I like
to be
this
going
too.
into Grounded. It's more difficult to control the spawns as in Bureau, especially it's not. Critical Ops was not built to be a TDM game. We have TDM, obviously, was what we're playing in, but these maps were designed for more diffuse-oriented maps. Bureau, as Chase said, plays best for TDM. I think Bureau and Legacy are probably the best maps to play TDM on, just the way the spawns work. Grounded spawns would be a little bit more unpredictable, or at least be a little bit more spread out. It's going to be a little more difficult to control the spawns like the teams were able to do there inside of Bureau.
Absolutely. Guys, go ahead and chat. Let us know in the comments who your favorite player is for Gangstars, or if you're rooting from Learn from the Past, who your favorite player is from Learn from the Past. Just to remind everybody, Mobile Esports has been running the biggest giveaway, a year's supply of G Fuel, and a bunch of other goodies. That will be announced right before we go into the final match, in between the semis to the finals. So this one will determine who's going to the championship. Right after this, we'll get into in fact, I'll show it on the screen. We'll get into Destined to Rise. Let's see where we're at. Here we go. We'll get into Destined to Rise versus CSPG. After those matches, we will announce the winner of the giveaway. I already have the image. I already know who won, but I'm not telling you guys quite yet. And then we'll get into the final match, the championship, which, by the way, the championship will be best of 5. All right, let's get into it now.
Right now we don't know, championship could be Gangstars or Learn from the Past, and then who will be obviously taking the one over there in the CSPG or D2R map. Interesting to see how it goes down. I think we're just about to get ready here. We only see 4 players for Learn from the Past. I don't know what's going on. You see that, Chase?
Yeah, we need to. Didi thinks. Oh, Knight pointed it out. There we go. Scrimming
yeah,
right
they
now,
don't have
guys.
5.
This is not live. They're just scrimming right now.
I was afraid they're gonna do a 4v5. That would not be a good situation to get into at all. What's going on, Samran? Imran, I probably butchered your name. I can't pronounce things. I just cannot. It is what it is.
He's coming.
Y'all some no lives. We're no lives. I play games all the time. Sit up in my room. It's my mom's account.
Is no life. I'm a no life noob all day.
I'm a no-life noob indeed. Using that LGR.
You know what's so funny,
100%.
Sudden, is people get so salty when you call them a noob. Like, it's the biggest insult you can give somebody for some reason. Like, for me, I'm like, whatever.
I know, right? It's like, for me, I just... Whatever. I've always been the pro nab. I've always called myself the pro nab.
Yeah, exactly. And in my videos, I often will call people noobs just because... especially if I'm playing against somebody who's like a low-level player, I'll call them a newbie because they're a new player, so it serves them. But people always in the comments are like, Chase, you're so mean calling people noobs. I'm like, is it really that bad?
Like in my videos, I'll tease people. I'll say something about somebody's name. I'll tease them about their name. And it's always in fun. It's always funny. It's meant to be funny. It's a video. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's supposed to make people laugh.
Absolutely.
And so. Don't mean anything by it normally. I mean, unless you like your name is Newbie or something and I call you a noob, then yeah, I 100% mean that.
Guys, what Didi is talking about in the chat, some of you asking about that, is the teams are recording every match, and so he's only going to force the team who won to actually turn in the recordings because he ran out of space. That way we can just check to see if they're hacking. Right now, I don't think anybody's hacking the game. I'm playing ranked a lot, and I haven't run into a hacker in a few weeks, so I'm really, really excited about the fact that hackers are gone finally. I mean, they'll come back, but as long as the devs can just stay one step ahead every time they release a mod menu, the devs just got to quickly push an update, and then the hackers have to rebuild the whole mod menu again. They push another update. It's just a game of cat and mouse.
I gotta point this out. 21 Chemicals Boys panicking at the disco. It's one heck of a name right there. It says, I'm a noob.
Panic at the Disco is a great song, by the way.
Indeed.
I wish I could play it, but we'll get copyright. We're just waiting for player number 5 from Learn from the Past. Again, this is a scrim. You can see up on the scoreboard there. Matches are tied 1-1. Winner of this goes to the championship round. Sudden, do you remember what the winner gets today?
Prizes, we can actually have a little bit of a voice change there. It happens once in a while. We can talk about all the prizes what every team will be getting today.
Sure.
Pull that up right now.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that.
So waiting for the 5th player from Learn from the Past. I don't know if they're trying to bring in Thanks again, or if they're going to be bringing in, who was it?
They brought in, okay, this is an interesting statistic. So we got some live
Honor.
statistics for you. All right. In fact, I'm going to show this animation real quick. What you're going to see, past matches. Honor at a 5.7 KD ratio. Currently, and I think this is why they pulled him last match, currently the worst player on Learn from the Past with a KD of 0.4. Top player right now from Learn from the Past is Shame. In fact, he's the best player out of both teams with a 3.2 kill-death ratio. Pretty impressive. Still scrimming, guys. We'll get this match started as soon as the 5th player comes in.
So the prizes for this tournament is there's a 300 case prize pool, and then there's an $800 prize, $800 cash prize to the first place team. We'll have a first place, top 3 teams. Cases will be broken down between them, and then the cash prize will be going to the first place team. Whoever will be getting that today, we'll have to see. We still have 4 teams left here in the semifinals. We got D2R, CSPG, Gangstars, and of course Learn from the Past, which we're about to check out the match here in just a minute. Gangstars versus Learn from the Past here on the map Grounded. Really looking forward to seeing Grounded being played here. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun seeing how it goes down in Sniper Showdown. It's not the best sniper map. There's definitely some long range areas where the snipers can get some nice lines of sight. But I think it's gonna be a little more AK dominated here in this round. We'll have to wait and see though.
I agree. Desire joins. Somebody else dipped out though. Let's see who do we have. And again, we're back to the US server, which really is favoring Gangstars. You see their ping's very, very low. Over on Learn from the Past, ping's like 10 times, 5 to 10 times higher than Gangstars. That could affect them. Guys, ping does measure the amount of time for your internet connection to hit the server for the game and back to you. So lower ping means faster speeds, faster reaction time.
You're basically closer to the server. Your movement in game is going to ping off go to the server and ping off and ping back to you, and that's how fast it's communicating. So it's taking 35 milliseconds for Knight right now.
Yep.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yep, I was just gonna say the time for that data to go back.
Exactly, is
to the server and back to
the
you.
135 or 35 would be at 35 millisecond range, which was rather interesting. We saw Learn from the Past take the W on their home turf. Now Gangstars will have the slight advantage because they do have lower pings. But who knows? Learn from the Past can get the W's. I've seen teams play on the play with higher pings and still be able to pull off the win. Usually, the higher ping could mean that player is maybe a slight more to the left than he actually is, so you don't want to shoot more to the center of the chest. You might eat one sniper bullet here once in a while, depending on where it is. So there is a slight problem with that. It's just how it is with the online matches.
We're going to be spectating Shame quite a bit this match because he really destroyed his KD was really beast. In fact, carried his team last match, so we'll watch him quite a bit. He is running AK, as Sutton said, which I absolutely agree with. I do believe this map will be more on the shoulders of the Assaulters. So we're getting live now. Here we go. Match is live. We are tied 1-1. Winner of this match moves on to the championship round. We have Gangstars versus Learn from the Past. Here we go, and we'll take a look at Shame running that Koi AK. Lots of nooks in here. Lots of nooks in this map, so you ratios are going to have to just either play really slow, conservatively, we'll see. I think this is going to be the slowest paced match. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
So I really do think the AK is going to dominate here in this match. I believe, is Joker still running an AK this round for Gangstars? No, he's using a sniper this round. For the AK players, we got Toast and Knight both running the AKs for GS. That's a rather interesting choice.
You remember Toast? Toast last match got a couple doubles in a row.
Ooh, Desire striking first here from Learn from the Past, taking down Elite. Knight gonna quickly come up there, grabbing the 2-piece actually on Shame and Desire, taking that 2-1 lead for Gangstars. 7 minutes left in the clock. He had 1 minute, almost 50 seconds down before anybody got the first kill. Knight grabbing another kill there on Despire. That's a 3 kills there for him. Sitting on top of the scoreboard there for Gangstars. 7 minutes, 53 seconds left here. Excuse me, 6 minutes, 53 seconds left here on the clock.
Shame really, really watching that radar now. You watch him just hanging out behind that wall, waiting for somebody to take a shot with Euratio. And as soon as that shot comes off, he peeks out, and AKs are going to carry. Euratio is really difficult this match. Or this map, excuse me. One miss, you're going to get absolutely destroyed by that AK player. So Toast and Shame really destroying right now. Or excuse me, Desire is actually running Euratio. I think, Sudden, I think we're going to see the lowest scoring match of the day here, at least between
We
these
could
two
potentially
teams.
see that. Yes. I mean, we see Knight sitting with the only kills for Gangsters right now, 3-1. He's one of the players running the AK-47. And again, AK-47 is going to be so dominant here on this map because there's not as many long-range sights for the sniper rifles. And the long-range snipes that there are, they're very, very small. There's not a lot of room. You got to be very, very accurate, and you can't make a lot of mistakes. And it's going to be, your reaction time is also going to be very, very fast because, like I said, the small lines of sight, those players will be able to jump in and jump out of that small line of sight. You have to pull off that scope, or you're going to have to pull off that, pull that trigger pretty quickly. Tripping over my words right there.
Desire, 2 kills, 1 death, positioning himself beautifully before the double glass doors, spectating him at the absolute right time. Love that positioning from him, shooting through the glass, getting a beautiful kill, and immediately playing smart, rotating back to protect himself now that he's given away his positioning. Smart play by Desire. Learn from the past, up by 3, and boy, what a shame with 5 health left. So lucky to get that
Knight
kill
grabbed
off.
another 2-piece.
Oh, Knight destroying. We'll go and spectate him. He's got that Abduction AK camo, which I'm currently running in the game. My favorite AK skin at the moment.
Koi gun for the win. Just saying.
Koi
Knight
does look
5-4 for Gangstars. Learn from the past is still, Learn from the past is up by 1 over top of Gangstars. 5 minutes here left on the clock. We almost have 5 minutes here. 3 minutes have ticked out the board. We have not broken double digits left yet. We're here at 8 and 7 respectively. Such a slow match. This is the match that decides if they go to the finals or not.
Knight moving really, really quietly in through baggage claim, killing Thanks, who was positioned. He knew he was there. He came right for him. Thanks popped out, and he got the headshot. And Desire is there to answer. That is the risk of moving into spawn as an AK player with your ratios. They're going to shoot you down as soon as you come around that corner. Man, what a low-scoring match, 9-10.
I'm legitimately shaking right now. Like this is so intense. I am loving it. Finally seeing Learn from the Past here break double digits, 9-11 right now. Learn from the Past is up by 2. Shame grabbing the 2-piece there on Joker and Knight, but quickly going to get put down by Toast, putting him inside of the toaster and popping him out. Elite taking down Startle right there with the nice sniper shot, closing that score lead to 11-12. Learn from the Past is only up by 1 right now. Gangstar is slowly coming back here. Can we see a Gangstar's lead? Haven't seen Gangstar's lead at all. Actually, we did see them lead early on.
Thanks is posted up here behind metal detector. He knows they're there in perfect. Oh man, they answered quickly, but Thanks, he knew they were there. He had saw them on the radar and he decided to hide. Popped out at the right time. Was hoping for the 2-piece. Got 1. They traded and it's 13-13 with just under 4 minutes left. Amazing. Both teams playing really, really, really slow right now. They don't want to push forward too much. That could put them in a position where they lose the lead. And a nice shot from Joker on Despair. Trying to come in, Despair jumping with Euratio. That's a tough shot to make from Despair. Had Joker with another, putting his team up by 2. And can he get 3? He gets taken down by Shame. Saw him
Knight getting a kill there on Thanks.
Would have been nice for Joker to rotate back, giving his position away, as we've seen Despair do after those 2 shots, but he stayed there, and Shame made him pay for it. But Gangstar's up by 3, which, with the slow pace we're seeing, that's a big lead. Up by 2 now.
Big lead indeed. Thanks taking down Nezra. Gangstar's taking the lead now finally, 17-15. Can Learn from the Past take the lead once again. Watching Gangstar set up here on top of was this A bomb site inside of the hangar. Gonna wait here.
Look at their
wait
strategy
them out.
now.
See if they're gonna come.
Look at their strategy. They're all hanging out at A. They know they have the lead. This is a good strategy from them. They know they have the lead. Definitely talking in voice chat right now to make sure they're locking down every corner of A bomb site, almost treating it as if the bomb was down and defending this plant site. Up by 2 with this time left, and this strategy at this time is, because it's low scoring, is to really just wait for them and learn from the past. Because they're down, they're going to be forced to rush in on this site. And look at Knight waiting with crosshairs perfectly there. Everybody's waiting exactly where they need to be. They have every corner locked down. What does Learn from the Past do? Learn from the Past does not want to push in. Playing real cautiously. You see footsteps moving very slow. I feel like with the time and them locking down this A site, they got to rush it together. They need to talk. Invoice Desire gets a pick. They need to rush it together.
I'm liking the way they're playing right now, and here's why, Chase. They're taking their time. They're letting the time slowly click down. If they can get the kills, it's a little bit of a gamble here. If they can't get the kills, they could get the W just by the fact that they've let so much time come down, and they can go up 20-18. However, you're taking the gamble. You're letting time tick down, and if you don't get the kills, you're going to lose. If they can get the kills, this could pay off very, very nicely for them. I believe that's what they're trying to do.
Desire was so close to that head. Took some damage from AK. Down 1. Sudden, you're right. It's down by 1. This strategy is not working for Gangstars. There's Nezra picks up a kill, up by 2. I'm shaking right now. A minute 30 left.
I'm legitimately shaking. I am so excited. This is absolutely amazing. Whoever wins this match, guys, will be moving on to the finals versus CSPG or D2R. Those matches will be coming up here right after this one. We have 1 minute, 23 seconds here left on the clock. Desire looking here. Spiel
Down by one. Despair. I have been so impressed with Despair. Despair every single time. Down by one again. God. They're moving in now to spawn. Down by two. Startle's got to pick up this kill.
Coming from behind.
He's got to pick down. Nope, this is it. This is where Gangstars, that positioning for them starts to hold their own. And the backstab comes in, up by 4. 1 minute left. Learn from the past. They need to coordinate together. I feel like they need to do a coordinated push and just overwhelm Gangstars, all moving in. And there, he sees him on the UAV. Shame. This is up to him. He's going to look through the glass. There's one. He's going to go for 2. He's going to strafe out here. He knows somebody is behind the second double glass doors. Can he pull it off? Down by 3. Shame's going to fire.
Inside here. Sorry.
Nope, you're fine. Again, Gangstar sticking to that strategy, correct? Sticking to that strategy.
Indeed.
Down by 1, 30 seconds left.
Could we see a tie? Joker getting things.
Down by 1.
On Solar, 25-24.
Sheamus pushed his way in. There he is!
Toast getting the kill, taken out by 2. This is big. Knight getting another kill, taking down Despair. We got 20 seconds left on the clock. Another kill for Gangstars, 28-24. We see Desire taking down Joker, cutting the lead only by 3 points. We got 13 seconds here left on the clock. It's a 3-point lead here for Gangstars. This game does look like it'll be going to Gangstars unless we see some crazy push by one of the AK players.
It all came down to that push from Shane.
He's the player with the 2Bs bikini, finishing it off.
Amazing.
26.
Wow. Gangstars goes up to the championship, 30-26. Very nice from them. Very impressive. Gangstars moves on to the championship, up 2-1 at a best of 3.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Just saying, man, it's crazier than my ex-girlfriend right there. I mean,
and your ex-girlfriend is insane. Your ex-girlfriend is insane. I wish I had taken a look at the KDs. I apologize. I was too immersed in the gameplay to take a look at the KDs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like that was.
So
wow.
At the very end, I don't know if you saw it. There's the one corner at a bomb site where they have that barricade. It's in the back left corner there. I always camp that out. It's a really good position. And Shame had infiltrated. He was in A all alone. It was like 1v4. Gangsters had 3 guys posted up in that one corner. Shane strafed out, was crouched, could have potentially got a 3-piece, put a bunch of hit markers on them, and then he just got shot down so fast, and that was all she wrote from that point forward. Gangsters just moved up. They take the W. They move on to the championship round. GG to Gangstars.
Oh, Gangstars playing so well there, taking the lead and being smart and going in to a hangar. Now, I know some people will complain about them doing that, calling them cowards or whatnot, but really, that's the best move right there, waiting it out, making them come to you. There's no reason to be running around, playing cocky, playing foolishly, and being able to lose that round right there just because you're playing foolishly. Learn from the past, could have taken that foolish play Gangstars could have done by just running around and trying to get kills, but they played very well, setting up inside of A's server side with the snipers and the AK players, and were able to put them down and take the W.
You know who was playing very impressively was Despair. He was always kind of on the fringe of the map, away from everybody, just waiting for a pick. I should have taken a look at his KDs because he was playing so well, and he pushed them back up multiple times within one, but Gangstar stuck to the strategy. I'm sure Joker was calling that play for them to hang out in a hangar and just wait for the clock to run out.
So here's a fun fact, guys. In the past 3 matches, we saw Learn from the Past and Gangstars play in a best out of 3. We went to all 3 matches. Learn from the Past ended up getting 1 more kill than Gangstars did if you actually add up all of the kills. However, that obviously does not matter, being that Gangstars was able to take the W there. Just a little interesting fact, though.
Very, very awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get the new overlays up.
At CSPG and D2R coming in here, going to be very, very excited to see how these teams play against each other. I'm very curious to see what map it'll be on. I believe we're going to be playing on Bureau.
We are Bureau. Bureau will be the first match. Very balanced. It'll be interesting to see. I feel like this one, it won't go best of 3. I feel like whoever wins first match is going to win the second match. Just my thoughts.
We'll have to wait and see, though. And really, I'm excited to see CSPG play here on Bureau because they played so well at round number 3. I was very, very impressed with how they played in round number 3 on Bureau, especially controlling the spawns.
That's right. It
was awesome. It'll be interesting to see if they'll be able to do that again, or if D2R will be able to control those spawns or prevent them from doing that.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the players here and put this up on the screen. CSPG Immortals versus D2R. Look at how stacked D2R is, guys. J7 recently leaving Gangstars and a bit of controversy. him and Cam had recently signed on with Gangstars. They left. Cam is banned from competitive play for, I think, 6 months. J7 is not. J7 moves over to D2R, but we've got Krem, Beowulf, J7, Milio, and Alpha. Stacked team. Over on CSPG Immortals, we've got Zeus, we've got Avi, Sid PvP, Burns, and Z10. Also another stacked team, so this could go anybody's direction. We'll get on over to the match. Take a look at the scrim right now.
3 players here for CSPG have joined. Thesk moving here. I believe he's playing for CSPG today.
Thesk came on.
Thesk is here playing for CSPG. I do believe Thesk did end up leaving D2R after the anti-assault tournament, if I do recall correctly.
Playing for CSPG?
I believe he is. That's what it looks like. He did leave D2R after the anti-assault tournament, correct?
I was unaware of that. Chat, let me know.
I follow too many people on Twitter. I miss stuff half the time. I completely understand, but yeah.
Take a look at the stats here in a minute is when this match starts. That animation just went away. We'll bring it back in a moment. You know what? If Thesk is playing for CSPG right now, I think that actually gives them. I think that helps them quite a bit. I mean, without him.
CSP. I'm sorry, guys.
Without Thesk, I would think they would have really struggled on CSPG. That would have been my prediction. But what do you see there? Anybody from chat helping us out?
CSPG, well, this is here from inside of Discord. CSPG will play with 4 players, 1 man down.
Wait, what?
Yes.
They're gonna play a man down?
They're gonna play a man down. This is rather interesting. Kenny S here gonna be playing for D2R, it looks like.
I'm confused.
And we got Sid PvP, Thesk, Burns, and I'm not sure who the 4th player will be for CSPG. I guess Mommy took their iPhone and they're not going to be able to get on here for round number 1, which is
you know what? CSPG can't catch a break, man. They finally get to the semis and they can't even bring in a full roster.
Try to join in, play, and get wrecked. But no, seriously, this is bad for really CSPG being down a man. This could, I mean, if they were to take the W here, it would be amazing to see them take the W in a 4v5, especially versus D2R. But that is going to be very difficult.
You know what?
I'm not a betting man, but I would be betting on D2R.
Wait, now Thesk just joined D2R. I'm confused.
I'm very confused. We're going to wait.
I don't think Thesk is playing for CSPG. Yeah, no. He's D2R. Okay, this is going to be stacked. We have got to. This
okay,
is
then
going to be difficult.
I'm DMing the individual that said Thesk left D2R. Told me that because
yeah,
I'm
no.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, D2R. I think he's trolling because D2R is arguably the best team in competitive right now. Milio, Alpha, Krem, and Thesk. I mean, come on. You can't get much better than these guys. But this will be interesting. I feel like if this was a diffuse match, 100% D2R would destroy, being 5 versus 4. But the fact that it's TDM, it might not be an issue because let's say the bottom frag. Let's say they bring another guy, but he was going to be bottom fragger and go like 3-12. The fact that he's not there and not dying, that's fine. It's 4v5, but it's TDM, so I don't think it's as big of an issue as say diffuse. In fact, I still feel like CSPG can potentially pull this out. We'll see what happens.
Check Discord, Chase, if you have a chance.
You got it.
Get going here really shortly, guys. CSPG playing a man down. It's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. Thesk using the M14. Going to be really interesting to see him use that here. All these guys are starting the recordings. As you can see, for those of you that are just joining, we require teams to record their matches to make sure there are no hacks being used in competitive esports matches. With iOS 11, it makes it so incredibly easy. All you have to do is add the record button to your control center and then swipe up from your control center on the bottom of your iPad or your iPhone, and you can start recording your screen very easily.
Sudden. Oh my gosh, sudden.
What?
Holy crap, bro. Look at this. 3 players.
I know, is this going 3?
No, they're not going 4v5, they're going 3v4. DD goes 3 players only, Sid PvP goes yes. DD says, you sure? 3v5? I almost feel like it just needs to be a forfeit. I mean...
Can we get some popcorn? I mean, this is going to be crazy.
Is this official? Are we starting now?
I think we're starting. I'm seeing some WTFs here in the chat. My name is
3v5?
Peace. I know, right?
Yeah, this is a bit crazy. How many players playing,
wow.
Burns? I'm really confused. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, this is the semis, bros. Get your players here. Find some substitutes.
I know. I mean, you guys are a semi-professional team here playing in an esports tournament here in the semifinals. Could potentially be going to the finals, winning a decent cash prize and a decent amount of cases inside of Critical Ops. And you're playing with 3 men? Are you crazy? I mean, I'm sure somebody's on Discord.
No
you go
way.
tag everyone in the server and get a couple players, get a couple more bodies here.
Sudden, you need to talk in the chat right now. What's the rules? We've been requiring 3 snipers to assault. So we need to figure that out.
If the teams both do agree, they can play with less. You just do your basic division. So you'll have 2 snipers, 1 assault rifle player.
Let's ask him real
Abby's
quick.
disconnected. This is really interesting. This could result in a forfeit for CSPG. We'll have to maybe jump over here. Shadow Death.
I'm gonna ask that question real quick. Can they use 2 assault, 1 sniper? I just want to make sure we have the rules down now before the match starts, because I can see. Let's say they actually won, you know, by a long shot, and D2R's like, no, they weren't running enough sniper players, because the rules are 3 snipers, 2 assault.
Right.
But D says yeah. Okay.
Round them for, yeah.
So as long as they're not over 2 okay, that works. So 2 assault, 1 sniper is, I imagine, what they're going to be using. If they run 2 assault, though, you know what's going to happen. D2R is just going to camp them.
Assault, 2 snipers.
They'll just camp them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change weapons in between, right? Or no?
Nope, you cannot change weapons in between. If you start as a sniper, you start as a sniper.
All right. We need to get this down before this match starts. I want an official word from Didi in there.
Yeah, it should be 2 snipers, 1 assault rifle player, because normally you'd have 3 snipers, 2 assault rifle players.
I think they're probably gonna run 2.
See, that's not. Yeah, okay, we'll see.
We'll see. Let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna tell them.
This is gonna be interesting, guys. This is gonna be interesting. This is a. What's going on, Supreme? Nice to see you in the chat. If you guys got any questions for us, Chase or I, you can tweet us on Twitter. Our tweeters are down there in the bottom of the video description. It's at Chase YouTube and at me at Sudden_Death. That's all capitals and the E's or 3's. Got any questions you want me to respond to? Talk about new mobile device potentially. I am the resident nerd here, the mobile esports stream, so I can definitely try to help you out with that as we're waiting for this round to get started.
Alpha is so salty right now. He's asked like 10 times, can we please start? Can we please start? Can we please start? I think we're going to be starting now, guys. This is going to be the official restart here in a minute. This is it.
Okay, so it's going to be a 3v5.
3v5. What in the world? We are live.
Shadow says, Sudden, how come they can't use other roster members? They can. They just, I guess, again, Mommy must have taken almost everybody's iPhone here for CSPG, because only 3 people are here playing, man.
Well, the thing is, they had 4 here, and 1 dipped out.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
it's like Mommy took the iPhone mid-game.
Grim is running the Monarch.
CSPG striking first for... Oh, you see that no-scope, double piece.
Holy crap.
Double piece, 2-piece. Alpha striking first for
Was that a 2-piece with Euratio?
That was a 2-piece with Euratio, a quick scope, and then a no-scope.
Nice. I wish I was spectating that. And look at this. I really like what they're doing with Krim, running the Monarch skinned Og suppress, so he can flank around and they won't have any idea where he is. I like that positioning. 4-3. Here we go, guys. That's running M14 as expected. The only player really in this competition, this tournament, to run M14.
Yeah, as we can see here, again, simple division, 3 players. We have 2 players running the sniper rifle for CSPG, 1 player running assault. I do believe Sid PvP is running that AK-47. We do have 5 players here for D2R, though. 2 AK players and 3 snipers. It's going to be difficult for CSPG, as we can already see. D2R with the 5-point lead over top of them. Alpha sitting at 3-1. Kenny 3-0. Alpha 3-0 and Kenny 3-1. Abby 2-3 and Sid PvP struggling at 1-4 right now on the bottom of the score board for CSPG. Alpha Emilio getting 2 kills there on Burns and Abby, respectively, taking that score up to 11-4. This is going to be so difficult.
If they get absolutely destroyed here, which looks like they will, do they play the next match, or do they just tap out and forfeit? Like, I almost feel like it's kind of pointless, but whatever. I guess you play it out. Miracles can happen.
Again, I don't. You've made it this far. Like, this happens like all the time with CSPG. They make it decently far into the tournament, and if something silly happens, like you only have 3 players playing right now. I mean, that's crazy. Or you have like a sub that's never played Critical Ops in their life come in,
right,
and it just hurts you. I mean, right now we're just seeing 6-15 down by 9 kills.
There's a double
CPP grabbing a nice 2-piece though.
Nice. with that ivory skin. We'll spectate Sid PvP a lot because he's probably going to be where the action is. Since he's running AK, he'll be roaming around a lot, and he's the only guy running AK. So they did decide to go with 2 snipers, 1 AK. You know what's tough? Because you're going 3v5, literally every time you get a kill with sniper, you can expect somebody to pop that corner and kill you immediately. Every single time you get a kill with your ratio, you're going to get killed immediately. So if I'm these guys, let's see what Thess can do here.
Oh, guys, and by the way, yes,
There we
the
go.
championship, the finals match will be right after the semifinals here between CSPG, the semifinals match between CSPG and D2R. We'll have Gangstars versus.
Right.
It could be CSPG, but if I
Looks
was
like
a betting
D2R.
man, I'd be putting my money on D2R right now. Will be CSPG versus, or excuse me, Gangstars GS versus D2R. But we still have 5 minutes here left on the clock.
And in my opinion,
less
those
than
are the
5 minutes.
best 2 teams currently in competitive. And I'm actually, I'll wait for my predictions in a moment. Let's finish this match out. But what I was saying is, with the position CSPG is in right now with your ratio, it's like every time you get a kill, you got to rotate back and protect yourself because you know every time you get a kill, you've got 5 guys pushing that corner to kill you where you're getting a new round in the chamber and reloading. Nice kill from Sid PvP.
If CSPG does come back and win, though, I mean, this will be. I might quit
clutch.
casting. I mean, I'm like, that'll be really crazy.
That'll be a
Oh my
miracle.
gosh.
It'll be a miracle.
It's gonna be difficult though. 13 points down. CSPG actually make that 14 right there. 15. Alpha grab it, a kill there on Avi and Thesk. With the M14 taking on Burns. Sid PvP. You're gonna hit Thesk down though before you get another kill there with that M14. Melio quickly putting Sid back down though. Krim moving here through kitchen. Not seeing anybody.
Alpha's
Looking to
going
inside.
8-1
Not seeing
right
anybody
now.
inside. Sees a player inside the A server side. Ooh, gonna take down Burns before he gets shots. Look at CT hallway. Ooh, gonna grab that nice 2-piece there on Avi as well. I will say about Avi and who's it? Avi and Burns. It's like they're playing a little not as confidently. They're taking an extra second to shoot. And that's
Right.
You can't do that versus these pro teams because as soon as they see you, they're gonna get their reaction times very very quick. They're gonna get their crosshairs locked on you. They're gonna put you down. That could be a potential problem with their ping. They might be a little nervous. It's a little higher, but it shouldn't be coming too much into play. I'd say probably being down 2 men is what is causing that nervousness.
Milio moving up into T spawn with the spawn camp. Last week, Milio had one of the best plays I've ever spectated in this tournament, where he pushed up Banana and picked 1 guy off, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys, got a double followed by a triple with your ratio, and got up Banana and camping on T spawn and was just destroying everybody. In fact, he was the only reason versus Nova that they actually were able to tie. If Milio had not made that play, Nova would be here in this position right now instead of D2R. Also important to note, guys, a few months ago, Seth and I were discussing about the nature of competitive, how really there was only 1, maybe 2 teams who were at the top. I want to remind you guys, Nova tied D2R. In fact, Nova would have beat D2R had they not got that last-minute kill. So we have Nova, one of the top teams in competitive. We have D2R. We've got Gangsters. We've got Kings Uprising. So we have so many teams that are just stacked up at the top of leaderboards right now. And this is the most competitive, competitive teams we've ever seen since the beginning of Critical Ops. So it's really exciting for me and Sudden as casters because these teams are really, really equally ranked, equally skilled.
Indeed.
46-18, the lead widens. I'll be interested to see what CSPG says after this match. I think they probably will play it out, but if they decided to forfeit, I wouldn't hold it against them.
I definitely would have hold it against them either, but these matches are timed. These teams do agree to the times to show up here for these matches to be played here on stream. They're set in stone, usually 4 or 5 days before the event happens. So really, at the end of the day, it's the team's fault if the other players don't show up for them. There's just nothing you can do. The match is supposed to be played today, so we continue moving on with the tournament. Oh, Krim grabbing a nice 2-piece there on Avi and Sid PvP. Sid was just sitting there inside a tree hallway over there in the divot. Got put down pretty quick. Burns going to drop Krim, though, with that nice ratio kill there in the side of Banana. Sees a player down here in a side, right on top of a bomb site. Ooh, that's going to get popped down there by Avi. Burns also shooting down Kenny S there with the ratio.
This is going to be weird to say, but CSPG is not doing bad. You think if they had 2 other players, and let's say they had 2 other players, and those 2 other players each had 10 kills each, then they're at 45, right? So really being down 2 players is really hurting them, and Graham with another double in Orange Room. Just beast.
I really want to
now.
give CSPG props. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Chase, but this can be such a big learning experience. So some of the biggest learning experiences I ever had as a competitive player in Modern Combat, and even a little bit in Critical Ops, was the times I got my butt kicked so incredibly bad. And even if it was a 3v5 situation or it was just stupid, I had horrible teammates or whatever it is, and I don't want to blame it on my teammates because there's always something you can do that is better. But some of the biggest learning experiences are getting your butt pounded like this. And I think that potentially be why CSPG decided to continue on and not forfeit. Just get some practice in. See how many kills they can get. See the quick reaction times they can get, and get some practice in versus D2R, which is a very, very good team.
I am not a fan of getting my butt pounded. I will say that.
Definitely, I'm not either. But some of the, like I said, some of the best learning experiences I've had in game.
That's true.
Is from that.
Up 63 to 28, 64 to 28. This is going to be match. Props to CSPG. They came out here, they performed. I'm sure the captain is pretty frustrated that they had some no-shows. I'm trying to figure out what country are they from. Are they Europe?
I believe they have a couple of players from India.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. Again, I don't know why. Who knows? Like again, don't know why that is.
So
but it is what it is.
4
Unfortunately,
players. I mean, 4 showed. They said that they were willing to go 4v5, and then randomly they're like, let's go with 3. Yeah.
No, Liz. No. Okay, no. I could have phrased it better. You guys got filthy minds.
You dirty viewers. So next match will be on Canals. We'll see if CSPG shows up. I think they will. It's good practice for them. Why not? In Canals, why not do this, Sudden? Why not do this? Your CSPG. Why not run with 3 players, run 3 ratios, and camp the entire match? Again,
you have to have an assault rifle player.
Oh, you have to.
Running 3. Yeah, if you're running 3 guys, you're going to run 2 snipers, 1 assault rifle player. If it was a 4v4 situation, I believe you could run 2 assault rifle players. Although I believe it would have to be still 3 snipers.
Can they run 2? Can they run 2 assault, or they have to run 2 snipers?
It's going to have to be 2, in a 3v5 or a 3v3 situation, whatever it would be. It would have to be 2 snipers.
Okay, here's what I do.
Because you're always going to have 1 more sniper than assault rifle player.
Here's what I do. If I'm CSPG in this match, what I do is I would post up 2 ratios. I would have them camp, and then I would have my AK player just camping a corner for anybody who tries to strafe in on the ratio killers. I would just camp it out the whole match. Like, just camp a spawn, get a good spot where you're watching both lanes. Maybe you're watching T-Bridge, and you're watching B-Long, and then you've got your AK guy camping behind a wall waiting for somebody to push up. I think that's their best bet right now, because as they get spread out, they get killed too fast, because they're basically almost every player is going 1v2 right now. So they got to kind of stick together. That's my thoughts, but it's going to be tough for them to put anything together going against D2R, who is such a well-positioned team and competitive right now.
Indeed, and even camping for CSPG, if it's a 3v5 situation, you might be able to camp, get a couple kills, but being that you do have 5 players in the other team for D2R, they can easily push and break that camp and make you guys start spawning all over the map and have to reposition, and it'd be very, very difficult to do that anyways. So CSPG is gonna have a difficult time here. I don't know if they're gonna be forfeiting or if they're just gonna come back and play again. It looks like we are coming back to play again. We're actually playing on the map Canals, so we'll see how how this goes for them.
Let's see who we're missing. And it's funny, nobody from CSPG has joined yet.
Okay.
We'll see if they join. Let's go ahead and take a look. We had Burns, we had Sid PvP, and we had Avi. So Zeus and Z10 did not show up today. I don't know where the heck they were. But this isn't all their players. They have a lot of other players they could have subbed in. This must be bad timing for them. See if CSPG shows up. As of right now, guys, every single player from D2R has shown up. Nobody from CSPG, unfortunately. Maybe they don't show.
I don't know. Obviously they could be inside a Discord trying to figure out what the heck is going on if they can get another player
that may be it.
To come in and sub in for them.
They might just try to delay to try to get another player there. But we can't let them delay too much.
I mean, like you said, they do have a good. They have a roster. They got a bench. They don't just have 5 players. They do have a bench with some decent players on them. So you might as well bring them in. Have another body there to help
CSPG,
back
man?
up.
You want to join CSPG right now and play for them? Might as well.
Unfortunately, it would be I believe that's slightly against the rules. But yeah, again, they do have a decent roster. It would be so surprising to me if they can't get anybody else on. Because again, this match is scheduled days beforehand, and the teams agreed to it. There's multiple players that are in the chat rooms agreeing to these times. So, you know.
So here's some interesting feedback from Discord. CSPG, my hat's off to them, mad respect. The reason they're late is they're talking strategy right now. At least that's what they said. They're talking strategy. They're trying to figure out what could they do to win this match. I don't know if they heard my strategy. I think that's the best one for the position they're in, but maybe they're coming up with something else. Because we've seen Thesk in this scenario on Canals before in our sniper tournament. And you know what they did? They got them the win. They got them the W. I believe it was over Yeah, it was. It was over Gangstars back then. It was Imperial over Gangstars. And our sniper tournament on Canals, they camped. Imperial camped, and they got the W. That's all they did. They camped it out with those ratios, and every single time somebody tried to push one long hallway or over bridge, they got knocked down every single time. So I think that's their best bet. Joining now. Here we go. We'll go ahead and get over to the scrim, guys. So you don't have to look at our ugly faces anymore. Here we go.
Oh, indeed. Get that off of there. I'm sick of looking at myself. Naman Carl says, I totally butchered your name. I'm pronouncing it like I would here in the U.S. But anyways, this is 2 minutes till midnight. Thank you so much for staying up late and watching these matches. We appreciate you being here. We got D2R Insidious versus CSPG Immortals. Seeing CSPG joining here. Got two players, Sid PvP and Avi, both having joined in here. Emilio playing on the side of CSPG just right now for a little bit of scrim action while you guys are waiting for this match to start.
We're waiting for Burns to join. See if he comes in. TD says, how many players this match? What if they go 2v5?
2v5? Ugh.
We're waiting on Burns. I have a feeling CSPG is trying to buy time right now. I think they're hoping that maybe one of the players can join. Guys, after this match, if D2R puts CSPG in the body bag, then we're going to move right into the championship. Also, after this match, if D2R wins, we will be announcing the big winner of the giveaway that we've been hosting for, gosh, 2-3 months now.
Yeah, 64 days, I believe it was.
That's huge.
Oh, indeed. 1 year supply of G Fuel to the first place winner. Also giving away HyperX Cloud headsets, some gift cards, and a lot of other goodies. So if you entered that giveaway, and I would say probably did, we've been advertising that a lot. Thousands of people did enter. So you want to stick around till after this match. We'll be announcing the winners of that giveaway. I wish I could win that 1 year supply of G Fuel. I could just bathe in green apple.
Oh, look. They're bringing in 5 players.
Really?
That's what they say.
All right.
So what? I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
What,
gave
10,
the iPhone
10 minutes?
back? I don't know.
10 minutes makes the difference between 3 players to 5? I knew they were buying time, bro. We called that one. Strategy, my butt. They were waiting. They were buying time. How much strategy can you talk in TDM?
Strategy.
We're strategizing. That's why we're late.
You know, it's like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. You know, my giant laser, my strategy.
Oh my gosh. Well played by them. What are you gonna do?
Try to get 5 players. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you really can do, right?
To that.
I mean, this does give CSPG a chance if they can get 5 players.
That's true.
Even,
if they can tie
4,
it up.
Getting one more player
Yeah.
in. You know, a 4v5 is definitely difficult, but a 3v5, especially versus a good team like D2R.
You know what? D2R is hot right now. You watch these guys; they're so fast. I mean, they're all warmed up. I don't think it's gonna make a difference if they bring in 5, but we'll see.
Well, you make a good point there, Chase, being about warmed up. You're going to have a couple players coming in that are not warmed up. Actually, you know, 2 to 3, depending on if they sub anybody in,
right,
that have not played at all, that are not warmed up. And especially, you know, also for the players that did play last round, you really can't call it a warm-up because it wasn't exactly fair. You're more trying to make sure you don't get shot in your left, shot in your right, and your front at the exact same time. So even though they might bring 5 players in, it could still potentially be very, very difficult for them to get that W versus D2R, being that you had 5 men in there and they were able to warm up.
Z10 comes in. Okay. He's new. He was not there. Now we're waiting for Burns, who played last match. Z10 is coming in. Burns just joined. Now they're at 4. Here we go. We're 4v5 now. Who's going to be player number 5? Let's take a look. Should be Zeus. We'll see. See if it's Zeus.
iPad,
says, tell it to him, babe. All right, I think the room is too full. Yeah, we got to get Andy out.
Is the iOS screen recorder laggy on the iPad Air 2? I haven't had too many problems with it on the iPad Air 2. I do usually use an Elgato, however, I have tried out the screen recorder on iOS 11. My iPad Air 2, I haven't had any problems with it. iOS 11 is kind of laggy on my iPhone, however, I probably need to factory reset it. So
iOS 11 for me is honestly the best iOS update since like iOS 7. I really like iOS 11.
Because there's been some people that have been saying that with your point. 7 Plus is amazing, the 8 Plus is amazing, and there's some people that absolutely hate it. So really, it's interesting to see. This has been a little bit of a rocky rollout for Apple. iOS 10, I felt, was probably one of the best releases of iOS in years, just in terms of so many people are very, very happy with it. But iOS 11 is definitely kind of like a 50-50 type deal. What's going on, Supreme King? I was going to call you King Supreme there. Yeah, some people don't like iOS 11, having problems with it. And obviously, if you have a really old device, you could have more problems with iOS 11. But again, my iPad Air is older than my iPhone 6s Plus, and it's definitely having more problems with it.
I heard an interesting tidbit on the radio.
No
a lot of people, there's this, it's kind of like a conspiracy theory. People say, oh, Apple's slowing down my device. Apple's slowing down my device because they want me to buy the newest thing. Which is not the case. The case is every single operating system is a little bit more fancy. Apps tend to get more robust, take up more space, take up more graphics. And so what happens is, it's not that your device is slowing down, it's that the apps that you're using take up more memory usage, more CPU processing power, and you just can't keep up. So you have to upgrade. That's what goes on.
That too, and your device is slowing down in a way. We talk about dog years, cat years. You have tech years, and your tech years is, for a month is like 6 months, 8 months in the time of a dog or a cat or a human being. It goes by very, very quickly, and just how fast technology evolves. If you look back 2 years ago, looking at some of the iPhones, the iPhone 6s Plus had a dual-core processor. We're now in the iPhone 8, which has a hexa-core processor. You see jumping 2 years ahead, adding some extra cores there and a lot more power in terms of what that iPhone can do. The iPhone 6s Plus would have a no hope of running ARKit, where the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus now can run ARKit very, very well. So tech just advances so very, very quickly. And with updates, iOS 11, it is going to be more optimized for that newer device. And Apple's going to optimize it as best as possible for your older hardware, but you're still rocking older hardware. So there's only so much you can do with that.
Match is live. D2R Insidious on the Terrorist side, CSPG Immortals on the CT side. And they're going to start things really slow. Milio camping mid-bridge here. Thesk running M14. Thesk will be a force to be reckoned with. We'll take a look at him. Alpha's going to try and flank coming upstairs. Here he comes with kill number 1. Nice kill on Zeton. And Sudden, I think what we were talking about before, the fact that you have multiple players coming in cold is really, really going to hurt CSPG.
Yeah, indeed.
4-1. Here we go. Taking a quick lead. Zeus coming around from T-Bridge. Or excuse me, Alpha coming around from T-Bridge. Looking for that backstab, and there it is. On Burns. Good recoil control from Alpha. Thess looking with M14, and there it is. Took 3 shots. He's able to get 3 shots off in the time that it would take to get 1 shot off with your ratio, and that is the power of the M14. A miss does not necessarily mean you're going to die, and there it is again. Another kill from Burns.
Ooh, seeing Krim pulling out that HK417. As I said, you might see a player do that here on the map Canals, and he did.
Yep.
Gonna be awesome seeing him use it, that long-range semi-action fire. CPVB coming from the back, gonna drop Krim, but Kenny quickly turn around and scope it in on him, putting him down on the ground, and also grabbing the kill there on Avi. Nice plays there by Kenny, but he's gonna get put down there by Zen.
Nice shot from Alpha into Cafe, perfectly from mid-bridge. Alpha looks again on CT bridge. Does not connect. That's with the kill. Gets killed. He trades. There's Milio getting a kill on Sid PvP, and the scoreboard is moving quickly now with D2R increasing their lead by 6. Look at the spawn count.
Loving his action here by Krim.
You see the positioning from Alpha on mid bridge, really camping that CT spawn site, and as soon as they had spawned in, he was putting the fire down on them. Did not get a kill, but a lot of hit markers. Here he's going to look again.
A lot of hit markers indeed. And we only have 4 players up right now for CSPG. I guess somebody had disconnected. We had 5. Zeus dropped out, I guess. So it's a 4v5 situation right now.
Maybe
D2R is up by 5 right now.
Still, this lead is not too far back to come back from, so we'll see what CSPG can do. Only down by 5. A lot of time left on the clock. Let's go ahead and take a look at Krem, as Sudden Mistake saying with that HK. Really
love
good
seeing
from
some
long
HK
range.
action. Difficult weapon to use, especially in competitive play. A lot of fun to use in pubs, but difficult to pull out competitive play. Krim gonna drop there and take
Nice.
63 beat down with it. Nice shots there by him.
Yeah, looking at Tunnel there, he was kind of messing around, but was able to switch to his primary and get the kill off. He's going to peek again. Here it comes with the backstab. 2 shots to the back. Krim putting down Burns in Tunnel.
CSPG's making some noob mistakes. Ooh, Avi get a nice quick scope there. And on Krim, Sid taking down Melio with a nice quick scope. Avi also getting Kenny. Saying some noob mistakes. Guys are straightening up a little bit. Cutting that
Look at the
lead
scoreboard, man.
right
Look at
now.
the scoreboard. It was tied for
Look
a
at the
second
scoreboard
there.
indeed.
Boy, what if this goes to game 3? Nice headshot from
And,
Krim.
it's pronounced Zayton, 1-6 right now for CSPG.
Zayton? Okay.
That is definitely hurting them a little bit. As you can see, as a
oh,
player
1 and
coming in
7
cold.
now. Holy cow, that's bad.
Yes, Thesk just slaying it with that M14, getting put down by Burns pretty quickly. Krim coming around, dropping Burns though right after he puts Thesk down. Zayton grabbing another kill there on Kenny, that's big. But Melio quickly putting him back down, unforgiving. Melio also grabbing Sid, and Krim grabbing Avi from across map there with the HK-47, HK-417, excuse me.
Zayton was the one who came in cold, by the way. Zeus also came in cold and probably rage quit or disconnected because of bad internet, but I'm assuming a rage quit or else he would have rejoined by now. And Zayton going like 1 and 8. So the cold players, we called it. They came in, and because of them, CSPG's down currently by, what is that, 8?
Yeah, CSPG is down by 8 right now. Melio watching here. CT or T-Bridge, excuse me.
Nice kill.
Zayton getting a kill there on Thesk, sitting 4 and 9 now. Nice to see him grabbing some kills, trying to claw back. Burns grabbing the 2-piece bikini on Kenny and Krim, and CPVB coming in and taking down Melio before he can shoot down Burns, who is right there on Catwalk, closing the score to 4 points now. D2R, could they?
Oh,
lose
nice
this lead?
kill.
Oh, nice kill by Thesk. You see that?
Yes.
Woo, very nicely played there. Abby taking on Thesco. This is a 2-point lead only for D2R now. They're closing the gap. This is big. I mean, if Zayton can start grabbing a couple more kills here, we could possibly see a CSPG win. Abby getting a nice kill there on Krim, playing very, very nicely.
Zayton has just really slowed his gameplay down. Just taking a little breather. He was kind of rushing at first. Now he's taking his time with your ratio, except right there he got killed really, really quick. And Krim, let's take a look at the KDs. Krim going 8-9. Melio going 13-6. We need to spectate Melio, and with the ratio, very impressive from him. You know,
Zeus calling you out, saying he didn't rage quit. He's traveling right now, trying to join over data, but was getting a 4K ping on the SG server.
Zeus, I
believe that's what he was saying.
But if you got the data to watch the stream, why are you not back in the match, bro?
Well, you get the data to watch the stream, but might not be translating so well to playing the game and match. Have 1,000 ping, not good to be there. Just going to add up on the scoreboard. As we can see, Zayton 6-12. If wasn't for him, I mean, I guess he would still be down by 6 points, but I don't know. You know, it's debatable whether it's good to have a player going negative like that or not.
You know what I've been really impressed with?
Alpha, but
Melio has been playing so well this tournament with your ratio.
Krim with the 2-piece there with the HK-417. Nice. I love that weapon so much.
Melio coming in top fragger multiple rounds in the tournament, and we'll try to spectate him a little more. Top fragger right now, but really quick flex with that your ratio, playing very well. Melio will be playing as well as
Abby pounding Krim
for the Las Vegas LAN tournament in 2 weeks. Melio and Thesk will be there, as well as Joker.
Gonna be amazing. Ooh, Abby with a nice slide drag scope there at Alpha, putting him down. Missing the quick scope. He's gonna try to jump back around here by B. Ooh, Melio beginning to take on Abby before he can get the scope in on him. Thesk watching here by B bomb site. Not seeing anybody. Ooh, gonna turn around quickly. Not seeing anybody. Looking cafe. Ooh, gonna look CT spawn. Not seeing anybody. CT spawn. Backing out. Ooh, gonna connect. Burns connected there on Thesk, putting him down. Alpha pulling out the SG. Taking down Abby. Kenny also taking on Burns. That lead is slowly pulling ahead here for D2R. Almost up by 10. Up by 9 right now. Krim using the HK-417. Gonna see a player. Ooh, Abby getting a nice, I believe that was a no-scope on top of Krim.
Like
he got a no-scope earlier in round number 1. Melio put down Abby.
Krim came around that corner spectating his knife, and so he just took damage. Had he come around with his primary in hand, I think he would have been better positioned. Rookie move. Don't ever want to come around a corner with your knife out. Got to switch to that primary. Nice kill from Thesk, and he goes for the 2. He gets killed by Sid PvP, who's currently running SG, it looks like. Yes, he is running SG. Angry Hand skin.
65-58 right now. D2R with the lead. Kenny has connecting a shot there on Burns, and Avi coming around getting Kenny before he comes around the corner though. Nice map watching for it by him. Sees another play. Ooh, the nice drag scope putting down Alpha. Very nice headshot. Sees a player down here by
Wow.
That's
Sudden, for a moment there, they were only down by 5, and then the lead widened all of a sudden. But man, it looked for a second there that CSPG was going to put a little bit of a comeback on. But now with 20 seconds left, it's going to be too late. Too little, too late.
Putting that W in the bag for D2R right there with that M14 kill. Kills, I should say. Very nicely played here by D2R. CSPG almost coming back. I mean, if they'd been a tad bit more warmed up, you could, and they had another player, there could be a potential, could have been potentially one there.
Yes, absolutely.
Sudden, what's your favorite mobile carrier? Because mine is trashy. My mobile carrier right now is AT&T. That's because it's the best where I live. My favorite is T-Mobile. What T-Mobile does is absolutely amazing. All the deals and just how they are. They really like their customers. They really respect their customers. They appreciate them. If you got the good T-Mobile service, I'd highly recommend going with T-Mobile if you're here in the States. And the possible combination with Sprint, which would be rather interesting because they use two different. Sprint is on the CDMA side with their towers. And then T-Mobile is GSM, so it'll be interesting combining. But if they can combine, T-Mobile's signal will be, or signal strength and coverage will go up significantly. So if you got T-Mobile service, I'd highly recommend them. And they're not a sponsor; they're just my favorite guys.
Milio last match went 24-10, almost getting, half to a third of his team's points. And guys, it is that time. Here's the game plan. We're gonna run a quick advertisement from our sponsors. When we come back, we will announce the winners of the massive giveaway. And after that, we will go right into the championship best of 5. We've got Gangstars versus D2R. Don't want to miss it. We'll be back with a quick word from our sponsors. We are back. Thank you guys for waiting through that advertisement from our sponsors. We're going to talk about this giveaway. We're about to show the winners on the board. This has been going on for, Sudden said, 65 days. We're talking about...
Crazy.
Yes, we're talking about the winner getting a year's supply of G Fuel. Now, how much G Fuel can one drink in a year? That's my question. How many of these little tubs can this guy get a year? Can he get one a day? He can get one a week? I have no idea. But as much G Fuel as he wants to drink, he will drink for the course of a year? You gotta be kidding me. So hopefully these people are here today. I don't know. We'll announce it on the Mobile Esports Twitter as well. But Sudden, are we ready? Do we gotta get a drum roll or something? Ready. All right.
Are you guys ready, chat? You ready to see who won? Who got the year's supply of G Fuel?
There was multiple ways to answer. People were spamming everything, trying to enter as many times as they could. And without further ado, here we go with the winners. The grand prize winner is Gerald at Killpax36 on Twitter, winning a year's supply of G Fuel. The runner-up winners, we've got Ray at Ray Chris Ray 77, Hugh at Hugh Shankland, John at Blue Extra 123, and Anaris at Nova Zulu Blazer are our runner-ups. That said, I'm not 100% because it doesn't show on the image exactly what the runner-ups get. I believe the winner gets a year's supply of G Fuel, HyperX headset, and a $100 gift card.
Yes.
And then and I think also 100 cases as well. And then the runner-ups, what did the runner-ups get? We'll find out.
They'll be getting a $10 gift card, and I believe, let me just double check here on my info here.
All right.
So here's what's going on. The runners-up will receive a G Fuel tub and shaker of their choice, 20 or flavor of their choice, 20 Critical Ops cases, and a $10 gift card. Now for the grand prize winner, who is Killpax36, and big congrats to him out there. He's been a case winner actually for Mobile Esports a couple months back as well. So he's pretty happy about hanging out here on the Mobile Esports stream. 1 year of 1 year's supply, 1 year worth of G Fuel energy. 200 Critical Ops cases, 200 cases. That's a heck of a YouTube video right there. I mean, I can do 200 case the size of my weapons video. That's legit right there. $100 gift card, and of course the HyperX Cloud gaming headset, which is what I'm using right here. Absolutely love this headset. Highly recommend it for $100. You really can't go wrong. It is such a good headset. Congratulations once again to him, and congratulations to the 4 runners up. I mean, still getting the G Fuel tub and shaker, 20 Critical Ops cases, which is not bad at all, and of course a $10 gift card. Maybe buy some more Critical Ops cases as well.
Now you said the winner is in the Mobile Esports stream currently.
He has been in the past. I don't know if he is right now.
Today? I just like want to get his live reaction.
Yeah, I don't believe he is in here right now. I believe he's usually here for one of our later streams.
Dude, that's just so crazy. You get a year supply of G Fuel, you get 200 Critical Ops cases, then the $100 gift card and the headset. Man, that's worth a lot of money right there. That's worth
it is
a lot of
money. Get you set up. Get use $100, get you a new iPad or something, or upgrade your old iPhone.
Yep. So awesome.
Maybe an upcoming pro player in Critical Ops. Who knows?
Let's talk about this championship, guys. We are in the championship round of the Sniper Showdown tournament. We're talking about Gangstars. We're talking about D2R destined to rise in a best-of-5 series. My prediction: this is going to go 2-2. Both these teams are so stinking good. Both teams are absolutely stacked. These teams have matched up before. I am going to decide. I'm gonna make a prediction, and then I want to hear your prediction. All right. I'll go first. I think that D2R is going to win 3 matches to 2 matches.
So you're seeing going to all 5 matches, D2R ends up taking the W.
Yes. Now, chat, you tell me your comments, and then I want to hear Sutton's as well. Or Sutton might just be a politician and just go right down the middle.
Well, see, D2R, first match is going to be on Legacy. Next map going to be on Plaza. It's difficult to say, honestly. Again, I'm always wanting to see the best possible match from both teams. I'd love to see, I would love to see an 80 to 81 score or something. It'd be absolutely ridiculous. Gangstars has a couple great AK players. So does D2R. Or assault rifle players, most likely going to be running the AK-47. Unless, we do get to round number 5, we could see somebody pull out the HK like Krim did on Canals.
You know what?
I don't know. I couldn't say, because like I said, both these teams are so good. They beat each other multiple times on multiple different occasions. True. And as I've always said, I'm a huge fan of professional football, and any team can beat any team any day of the week. And I feel like that here with Critical Ops as well. Any team can upset any team any day of the week, even almond cookies. They'd have to be one heck of a batch, but they could even do it.
You know what, Sutton? After looking at the matches, I'm changing. I'm
you're
changing my prediction. Here's the reason why. A little bit of analysis for you guys. This is just my opinion, okay? People can disagree with me in the chat. Let me just go over the first 2 matches. Match 1 is going to be Gangstars. Again, we already know the teams. D2R versus Gangstars. It's going to be played on Legacy, and Gangstars is playing on the CT side. Second match, Plaza. Gangstars is playing on the CT side. Why is this important? In my opinion, both those maps and Team Deathmatch are CT-sided. Here's the reason why. In Legacy, CT can camp up top the stairs. They can hang back by statues. They have a lot more protection from cover. the terrorist side have to infiltrate in, and so you
Definitely
just have
the
a much
initial
better
spawns.
vantage point shooting down. And then also same thing in Plaza on CT. CT, you're above ground. T-spawn is wide open. T-spawn is wide open. You can camp mid-stairs. You can camp up at A on CT side. You just have better vantage points shooting down, more headshots. So I am actually going to say Gangstar's going to win the first 2 matches. I think D2R will win the 3rd match and Grounded, and then I think Gangstars will put it away in match number 4, 3-1, just due to the maps. I don't know. Am I wrong? We'll see.
Now, we'll obviously have to see. The initial spawns is definitely going to be CT sided on the first couple of maps. But once again, this is just the initial spawns, so you can flip
That's
those.
true.
However, if the teams are able to keep their spawns, keep the positioning they got there at the start of the round, it could be a W for GS starting on that CT side. Or T side, excuse me.
I think that's the key. I think that's the key is getting the spawns to flip. In fact, we haven't casted many matches on Plaza. But the one match we did see, when they flipped the spawns, all of a sudden the team that was behind that flipped to CT.
Chase, you might move your mic. I can hear you.
Can't hear me? You're lagging a bit. I think the chat can still hear me. All right, I think we're ready. All
I
right.
must have disconnected or something because I couldn't hear your voice at all.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're ready. We're ready. We are ready. We are ready.
In here, guys.
This is live.
Joker, glass room, Watson Cafe with the sniper rifle. We're seeing Joker for GS using that sniper rifle U ratio. Alpha running over here on D2R using the AK-47, becoming one of the assault rifle players. Thesk also using a sniper rifle here, probably the M14. I've not been able to see what sniper he did pull out though, but I'd be willing to bet he's using the M14. Kenny striking first for D2R, taking down Joker, who was inside a glass room. Nice shots by him. Krim gonna start moving into glass room really slowly. Crouch, see the player in the corner. Knight gonna put next two shots down. Krim
Nice shot from Milio behind statue U ratio, killing Nezra. 2-2. Here we go, boys and girls. We got ourselves a match.
Kill.
Best of 5 again. First one to win 3 wins the championship. $800 prize pool and a bunch of cases.
Everybody's saying you were wrong, Chase. Now, if Chase is right, that means all of you guys will be wrong. That'll be interesting to see.
All right, we'll see. So far, I am wrong because D2R is in the lead. Look at Milio pushing up here. Oh, I love this move by him to move up. He gets up to mid-stairs, looking through double doors. Now it's 9. D2R could just outplay him. I'm just saying map advantage. I think D2R right now is a little bit more stacked from a player skill level, though. I will say that. Nezra kills Kenny S. Nezra's going to hang out behind that statue, just hanging out all the time. Double doors. Joker tries to fire through double doors. Looking, and here he goes again. Misses. You can wallbang through those.
Childish smile on my face right now, 'cause this is just amazing. Thess getting a kill there with the M14 on top of Joker. Seal taking down Krim. Nice shots there. Is it Seal? Is that a actual
Solar?
player, or is that another player we would know under a different name, or
No, I think Solar's just Solar.
no, Sai. Oh,
I didn't see him. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't believe that is.
That might be 2Beast, actually.
Yeah, that's. What I'm
Oh
thinking.
my
I believe-
gosh, look at that. 3 kills for Gangstars pushing back up. 12-12. That happened in a hurry. Sorry to cut you off there, Sudden. He's got to look behind
No,
him.
good. It can happen fast, that's TDM for you. It can definitely happen fast. The lead can change instantly. Milio connecting that nice sliver shot there on Joker. Solar gonna put down Milio pretty quickly after he got that shot there on Joker. Thess coming in, looking inside a cafe. Not seeing anybody cafe or glass side. Gonna potentially
Look at
move
the
for those double
positioning
doors.
from
Nope, he's gonna
Seal.
stay here. Knight shooting down Krim.
Seal's camped up on top of that little ridge there, just looking into Museum, perfectly positioned
Oh, it's
for a
Lewis.
headshot.
It's Lewis spelled backwards.
Oh, Freaking A, guys. We just keep
if
the
I
same
wasn't
names.
casting, I'd be able to figure that out because your brain's doing so many things.
You make it so hard for us. I know. Now, Gangsters moves up. This is the first time they've been in the lead. 17, or maybe not the first time, but first time in a couple of minutes. 17-14 from Gangstars. And I think my prediction is coming true because look, what do you do on the T side? You're struggling. You're trying to move into A. You're getting shot down from above. You're trying to move into B. You got to push through glass room. You just don't have a lot of options. And I'm telling you right now, up by 5, all Gangstars needs to do is just hold their positioning and wait for them to push in and get those kills. They increase the lead to 6. Now back to
guys.
5.
just want to confirm this. We cannot ghost. The stream is delayed. I believe Chase has it on about a 25-second delay.
It's about 30 seconds.
So everything you see when you hear me talking, I'll be 25 seconds in the future talking about something totally different,
Correct.
probably something totally irrelevant. But I'll be 25 seconds in the future talking about something. So they cannot ghost. You don't have to worry about that. They'd have to be sitting here looking at my iPad or Chase's iPad to be able to ghost.
It's not only, I mean, especially in TDM, 30-second delay is a good chunk of the match,
Oh,
as well as
5-second delays.
there's voice chat, and also TDM. I catch the position, and that player moves 10 seconds later. They're no longer in that position, so.
Oh, indeed. And again, these players are very, very good. There's map reading. You can tell when a player gets shot down, and you can judge on how long they get shot down.
We're
where
about to
the
get a
player's
spawn
coming
flip.
from. So indeed.
Sorry to cut
Spawns are
you off.
flipped
We're
now?
about to get a spawn flip. This is exactly what we needed to see. D2R moves in all the way into CT spawn, was spawn camping it, but I think we're getting a spawn flip here, up by 4. This could put D2R in the lead. Map positioning is important. I think we do get a spawn flip. Knight with the nice
I'm not
kill.
sure what Kenny just did there. Kenny sighted in on Elite, saw him, waved at him, and then unscoped and started walking away and got shot down there. That was rather interesting.
He must have thought it was a
connected a nice
teammate.
headshot there with the M14 on top of Knight, putting him lights out there for Knight in glass room.
Nice shot from
Putting it
Kenny with the
45
drop shot
right
on
now.
Solar, and Milio on Nectra. The lead has been diminished to 2, now to 1. D2R is pushing back, and again, the spawns have flipped, and they have better map side for them, and they start to push back. I really feel like that has made a big difference for them. Look at this, down in tunnel. Now Gangstars has to figure out what the heck to do. Seal's gonna wait. They've got them spawn camped right now. This is a difficult position for Gangstars, and they're gonna play it really, really slow, up by 1. I feel like the momentum is in D2R's favor. Let's see what they do. Boy, we haven't had a kill in about 45 seconds now. And they are going to push Alpha. That is a dangerous position to be from. He's going to try and fire through the door, try to get a wall bang. And let's see if Alpha does. He does go through double doors here. He's moving through double doors. This is a very scary position to be in, and he's going to get killed. Emilio Seal was waiting for him. Increases the lead to 2. And Gangstars, honestly, just kind of camping it out. Waiting at the bar.
Ooh, Melio with a wicked headshot there on Joker, who was sitting there by Cafe, by the barista bar. Knight getting shot down there by Melio. Knight shooting down Melio, excuse me. Solar also taking on Desk. Alpha going to see a player, Knight right there, kicking the shots there through glass. Solar going to jump up and put down Alpha. Nice little pre-fire there by him. Very nice map reading. Joker coming back in here into the Cafe. Look around, see if he sees anybody. Joker is running that U ratio. Looking glass room. Haven't seen anybody stick out yet. Watching Alpha coming down here stairs. Going to go through stairs, double door.
Look at this position.
Oh, Knight was with the
Oh
two
my
piece
gosh,
up
there it
there
is.
on
That
Melio.
increases the lead to 7. It is over.
Looks like.
It is over. Gangstars just absolutely destroyed. Increases the lead to now 8. Really, really quick.
We don't
Again,
want to say it's over quite yet. A med at 30 is still a lot of time. Anything can happen, but it's definitely looking like in their advantage. Knight is just absolutely slaying right now. Joker grabbing a nice kill there on Desk. Joker grabbing the kill on Krim as well. Look, Kubi's Bikini sees another player. Not going to be able to connect. Emilio going to put him on the ground. Only 9 kills down right now. Kenny has taken on Solar. As Lewis taking on Emilio. And Kenny also taking on Lewis right there. Elite with a nice quick scope on top of Alpha. Putting him down there by mid-stairs. Ooh, see the GSR 1911 pulled out. Going to connect some shots. Desk actually taking on Elite there. Trying to get his quick
1
scope on
minute
him.
left.
Wasn't able to pull it off though.
1 minute left. Gangstar strategy is working so well. When they're up in the lead, it's really hard for any team to push back. They're really, really strong at defending that lead, sticking together as a team. Let's go ahead and take a look at where they are. Nezra's hanging back at spawn with a 2. With a 2, I just missed that. And a 3. That was a collat sudden. That was a collat from the lead from Nectra.
I was just watching, but I switched.
Holy
I'm so
crap,
mad at
I
myself, man.
spectated
Oh.
like half of that. He got the shot off, the collat, and then immediately got a third one. And look, 48-49, lead up still by 9. Gangstars is going to take this match, it looks like. Up by 7 now. GG to Gangstars, playing very strategically. They played smart. As soon as it flipped and they went from CT to T-spawn, they started playing a little bit more slow and waiting, making strategic plays, and now they're up by 10. So far, the chase... Oh, and this guy's on the floor. Look at that game lag. His legs are in the floor. 10 seconds left. Here we go. Up by 12 now. Joker with the 2-piece. Oh, very nice. Let's take a look at those KDs. Knight 16-9, Solar 12-8. GG's to Gangstars taking that first match. You know, one of the things I was going to say, Sutton, D2R just comes off of playing CSPG, so they're a little more warmed up than Gangstars, but I imagine Gangstars continue to scrim during that about, what, a 30-40 minute break? They looked really good right there.
It was a decent break. Both teams looked really good. I mean, D2R had a couple moments where they could have gotten the W. Alpha going 5-14 though, which really, really hurt them. Gangstar's playing just like amazing well there in Map Legacy. I really love Legacy. Legacy's my favorite mapping game. So, I mean, the action there was crazy. I loved watching it. So much fun watching those teams go against each other. We'll be moving in here to round number 2 of the best out of 5, or match number 2 it is. Going to Plaza, which we haven't seen any Plaza gameplay at all so far in today's matches. Plaza's going to be an interesting map to see being played.
Again, Gangstar's going to start on the CT side on Plaza, and I feel like as terrorist, really the best thing to do as terrorist in team deathmatch is you really want to move up quickly, because you don't want to get caught at T-spawn, because they'll just pick you off slowly with your ratios. So you want to try to move up, try to get in mid, try to get in banana, maybe even go blue apartment. Just try to get moved up behind walls, protected, rather than just camping it out at T-spawn. We'll get this match started as soon as we can. Perfect. Thank you, Southern. All right, I'm gonna get an image ready.
Oh, I see it fell. You can see it behind me. See my my Lego shelf back there. Yes, I'm still a child, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
All right, here we go.
Let me get.
I'm super excited for this next match. I mean, guys, can you get a hashtag hyped in the chat if you are excited for these matches? It is absolutely insane. I mean, these two teams, some of the best in the game right now. Seeing them go against each other is absolutely amazing, especially in this unconventional TDM style. The gameplay is a little more faster paced compared to Diffuse. You got 8 minutes of absolute destruction. Both these teams 5v5 go up against each other. 3 snipers, 2 assault rifle players, and it's all gun skill. There's no grenades. There's no try to plant the bomb and get shot in the back. It is gun versus gun, and it is so much fun to watch.
Let's take a quick look at these teams. Gonna bring this up real quick. Let's see where they came from. D2R beat CSPG, advanced to the finals. Gangstars beat, learned from the past, advanced to the finals. Now we're in the final match. Sorry, it's a little pixelated, guys. Just got this image right now, trying to get it up quickly. So Gangstars versus D2R. We see Gangstars here, Joker, Knight, Solar, 2 Beast, and Elite. And then for D2R, we see Alpha, Milio, J7, Beowulf, and Krim. D2R substituting in Thesk. Last match, or 2 matches ago, Thesk did not play last match, did he?
No, Thesk did play last match. He was using
it.
M14.
That's right, he was M14.
And he did have a little bit of a difficulty using it, being it is a closer range match. You know, we saw him a little bit inside of Museum, trying to get some shots out of it. Had some problem doing that. Also, a couple times inside of I'm forgetting the call. Right outside of CT spawn.
Yep.
Wasn't able to get some kills either. So, you know, hopefully see him play better here on Plaza with that M14. If he continues playing the sniper role, we may see him switch over to the AK. Highly doubt it though. Amazing M14 player.
I think he's going to be much better, much more effective this map.
I would say it'd be much more effective here on this map as well. There's a lot more long ranges of sight. Ranges of sight. Oh, wow. I have an allergy problem. Sorry about that, guys. That the snipers can potentially get some shots off with. Plaza's going to be a lot better, I think, here for the sniper showdown. We saw AKs dominate a little bit too much. This is just nice sniper action here and there. Joker grabbing that nice 2-piece there towards the end inside of Glass Room was awesome to see. Was able to catch that. Be interesting. I'm really excited to jump into this next round. It is going to be absolutely crazy.
We'll move into the scrim right now. Again, this is best of 5. Gangstars currently up 1-0. This is the championship match. Everybody is there. Let's go ahead and get to the scrimmage. Gangstars currently up 1-0, as you can see on the scoreboard. And let me tell these guys that I'm ready. All right, we're ready. We're going to get this thing restart any minute now. All right, we're resetting. We're going to get right into it. No time wasted. Let's see what D2R can do. We're going to go and spectate D2R. I believe what Gangsters will do is kind of take some camping spots, try to camp these long hallways, and let's see what D2R does. The game has started. Milio's going to hang back and peek, and everybody else is going to rush forward, moving up quickly. Boy, that happened fast. Boy, Krim moved into A really, really quick and gets a kill on Solar. Do you see the aggression from D2R pushing all the way into that spawn so fast? In fact, they might flip the spawns right away. Holy crap, D2R looks good. And the spawns, I believe, are going to flip. Destroying. That was so fast.
6 kills there by
Krim
D2R
coming in,
Zinkus.
destroying everybody. 3-0 right now. I'm so glad I was spectating him. Krim switching to Sniper and doing very well. And he gets another kill up top B stairs. Holy crap, that was fast. 7-0. And spawns have flipped. Spawns have flipped. Boy, did I call that or not? I said D2R has to push up quickly. They
Elite
did.
disconnecting. That's big as well. This is a 4v5 situation
no.
for GS until Elite reconnects. 8-2 now. Finally, GS getting a couple of kills, putting a couple of D2R players down. Watching Thesk right now. He switched over to the AUG, so he's actually not...
Sudden, you are lagging like crazy.
M14. He's going completely... And then the...
Sudden, you are a robot.
I am. All right, we'll try to fix it.
I think you're back. I think you're back. Your voice
But
was
I got it.
robot for about 30 seconds there. Guys, you're going to see D2R right now do the same thing Gangstars did to them last match. They have this site locked down, and they're going to hang out there, and they're going to try and get picks. Every time somebody tries to peek a stair, peek a corner, they're going to try and get that pick. Thesk running the AUG. Boy, I really like Thesk unconventional weapon picks with the M14 and the AUG. It's just fun to watch. And the 2-piece from him.
Ooh,
That
Thesk,
is where the
nice
suppressor
play.
pays off. They did not know he was in that corner with kill number 1. He just saw his teammate go down, but did not know from where because Thesk is currently suppressed right now. Gangstars pushed back to 10-13. Spawns have flipped.
Ooh, Thesk getting another killer on Lewis. Gonna grab another 2-piece on Joker also. He's going for the third. He's got the 2-piece bikini and the sandals, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not a robot. I'm a rap.
You are not a robot anymore. 16-12. D2R looking good, and Krim. I'm telling you right now, this guy is playing so aggressively for a ratio player, and it's really paying out for him. Emilio moves in. Sue with the 2-piece. 14-19. Here we go.
Emilio also with a 2-piece on top of Lewis and Joker. D2R has a 5-point lead advantage right now. 5-point lead.
Robot Sudden is back.
Anyways, Alba moving out here.
Robot Sudden is coming and going. Joker gets killed, Knight gets killed, and it's moving very fast. This is a quick gameplay. Knight's gonna look at that corner. He's gonna spray. He's gotta look.
Be right back,
Somebody's
guys.
gonna pop on him. All right, Sudden will be back, guys. It's Chase running alone. Solar going 7-3 right now. Emilio going 7-3. Bottom fragger Nezra, who disconnected. It is 4v5. Keep that in mind. Cannot reemphasize that. Gangstars was down. They're playing 4v5 right now without their star player Elite, but it hasn't hurt them. They were able to tie it up. I gotta pick this up. Just a second. This is Sudden coming back in. Sudden, you there?
Should be back now. I should be back.
All right. I do hear you. Your face cam is off, but that's okay. You can turn it on
Face cam is
later.
off. We're gonna add the face cam back in a minute. I'm not sure if that's causing some lag. Streaming that high quality,
There you are.
beautiful face.
I see ya.
JK. Krim caking down Joker right now, right there. Only a 1-point lead for D2R. D2R had an 8-point lead there at the beginning, 8-0.
Sudden, it's really important to remember that Gangsters is playing a man down right now, 4v5, and that's putting them in a difficult position. But even with that, they were able to lower that score deficit and push back 20-22. We'll see if Elite rejoins.
Everybody's having a little bit of internet problems today.
You see D2R, though, holding down now B. Oh, there it is. Joker gets a kill on Thesk in Blue Apartment, and I believe Joker will start to move forward in Blue Apartment. We'll see if he does. I'm going to go spectate him if I can. No, he doesn't. He does not push Blue Apartment. He actually comes back. Did Elite rejoin? He has not. Still
Elite's
4v5.
Not back. This is still...
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's back with a high ping.
Hopefully he can stay. What server are we on? We're on North America, so this should be good for all these players.
He sounds like a robot. This is
Sudden
interesting.
Sudden is still a robot. Let me know if I'm robot, guys. Sudden, maybe what you do, turn off face cam for now, and you can turn it off in between matches. 24-25, Gangstars now only down by 1. Props to them. We'll see what Nezra can do now that he's back in the game. Here comes Knight. He's going to push Blue Apartment. Coming up through the stairs. He's going to look down. There it is! Nice kill on Emilio. Quick flick from him and Nezra answering with Krim. And look at this. Gangstars is now up by 1. It is tied now with 3 minutes left. This is crazy. Let's see what we have. 28-27. It is anybody's game. I'm telling you right now, these two teams are both so good. It can go any direction. We're just doing these little 1-point leads, and then it flips, and then it flips. And you see the strategy from D2R has really, really changed, hasn't it? 4 of their players currently sitting in B, just camping it out, watching both entry points. Gangstars doesn't have a lot of options. They're pulling, they're doing what Gangstars did to him last match. They're just holding down this position, watching every corner. They're playing very strategically. They don't want to rush. They don't want to put themselves in a position where they can get killed quickly. So they're not peeking. They're just waiting. And it's working out for them. Somehow Gangsters is still able to pick up a few kills. But D2R up by 32-30. And Thesk saw him on the radar and popped out, and he gets another kill. Again, he's suppressed. If I'm Thess right now, I would actually start to roam a little bit. Looks like they're going to rotate. They're going to move over to, and Kenny gets a nice kill on Joker, increasing the lead for D2R by 4. Thesk actually took a bullet from a Euratio and was very lucky not to die. Currently at 5 health. He should be dead right now, but he's not. And somebody is in the house. Thesk is watching that corner. Knight gets a kill. Soul gets a kill. It is 33 to 35. Nezra gets a kill. Like we talked about, I think the CT side, which the Ts have taken over, is a little bit of an advantage right now. And D2R is trying to exploit that by watching those sites. And look at this. Gangsters has moved in quite a bit. Let's see what Knight can do. Has moved into their spawn site. There it is. Nice headshot from him. Guys, I'm going to get a quick drink, so go ahead and spectate.
I'm gonna try to talk again. I've reduced the stream quality down to 144p, so hopefully we'll have a little bit more better internet speeds. My Wi-Fi is so unpredictable sometimes. Need a hardwired internet connection where I'm sitting. Anyways, 38 to 38 right now. Krim taking on Solar, taking that tie. This is a close match. This is gonna come down to the last second, ladies and gentlemen. Knight getting shot down, or shooting down Alpha actually, and Kenny quickly putting Knight on the ground. 39 to 39. Actually made that 40. Kenny with the 2-piece, but Kenny taking on Solar right there. Still looking inside of bomb society there through double doors. This is a time where you might want to see a blue house, a blue apartment push jump out of there.
Holy crap! Nice kill from Joker to tie it up sudden. 40 seconds left, tied 40 to 40. Now 41 to 40. You cannot get any closer than this. This is anybody's match. It's gonna come down to a last second kill.
Ooh, Kenny, the nice kill there on Lewis. This could be D2R's round.
Could be. D2R has been somewhat controlling it, but I swear it's been within 1 point now for quite a while, and they are in the lead by 1. And look at this. D2R says, we ain't moving. We're holding this down. 43 to 43. Now 44 to 43. 45 to 43. 10 seconds left.
That's huge.
There it is. This is it. 10 seconds left. Gangsters has to make a move quickly. What can they do? Nezra's looking. He wants a kill. 47 to 45. Nezra misses his shot. Switches to pistol, and he connects. Hit markers away. 1 second left. And boy, oh boy, that goes to D2R. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. D2R pulls that out at the end. So close, man. So close.
Woo. Crazy.
Match is tied up 1-1, guys. Best of 5.
Best of 5 is tied up 1-1. We could be seeing match number 5 here. I would love to see match number 5. These teams are so much fun to watch. Unfortunately, was able to having to fix the Wi-Fi right there.
My prediction fails.
What are you supposed to do? I mean, some people complain about the camping. They really weren't camping. They're playing smart.
Who are they complaining about? D2R?
Rush. Excuse me?
They're complaining about D2R?
I believe both teams, complaining about them. They weren't necessarily camping. They're playing smart. These teams are incredibly good. You stick yourself out too much, you're getting put down very, very quickly. You're going to get shot down by one of the other teams. They got to wait. They got to use their head. That's where the skill comes in. Around like a chicken with its head cut off, spraying bullets all over the place. It does not make you a good player. Sitting there waiting for the point to come out and get the kill. That's what it comes down to. Very, very good game by both teams right there. I mean, at the end of the day, it was basically a coin flip for who got there. Kenny getting a nice couple kills right at the end really helped D2R out.
I was actually really, really impressed with Gangsters last round because D2R was doing more camping that last round, but Gangsters actually was able to push in, infiltrate their strongholds they had, and push back up. Round 1, Gangstars was the team who was camping more. We can call it camping, we can call it playing defensively, strategically, whatever you want to call it. But Gangstars is the one who was camping more in round number 1 in Legacy, and D2R could not infiltrate. In fact, Gangstars continued to increase the lead, but when D2R played a little more defensively, Gangstars actually was able to infiltrate that multiple times and keep that score within 1. It wasn't until the last 30 seconds of the match that D2R was able to pull up the lead by 4. So really impressed by Gangstars last match. Even though they get the loss, they get the L. It's tied 1-1, guys. We got a really, really exciting tournament now.
Moving into Grounded for the next map here. It is going to be interesting to see here. Sniper Showdown again. I always feel like this is more of an assault rifle player map. It's a little harder to snipe on, so probably gonna see Knight for Gangstars, assuming he's gonna use that assault rifle role again, play that assault rifle role at least, using the AK-47. Potentially has a high chance of him going off here, as we've seen in the past round versus learn from the past.
Absolutely.
I shouldn't be lagging anymore. Chase, am I lagging?
You were a little bit ago, but not so much anymore. You're fine. I won't worry about it. We'll get into this pretty quick. We're going to start getting these matches going really, really fast. So stay tuned. Appreciate all of you watching, man. This is going to be the conclusion of Sniper Showdown. A few more matches, we're going to find out who the champion is. Arguably, the two best teams in the league. Although last tournament that Sutton was casting the championship by himself, we saw Kings Uprising take out D2R in 3 matches to 2. D2R does not want a repeat of that. I guarantee you that. They do not want another repeat where they lose in the championship 2-3. So we'll see what happens here. Both teams really hungry. Both teams really qualified. And more than any match we've seen, strategy is the reason teams are winning. 100%. I mean, the player levels themselves, the skill levels, is about equal, I would say. Both teams completely stacked with highly skilled player. It's really going to come down to strategy. The team that's played a little more defensively has now come out the winner 2 matches in a row. So I think the way you play it is you go in early, you play super aggressively, you try and get the lead, and then from there you kind of back off, try to hold a position as a team, have 4 people, 1 person roaming, and you just hold that position down. And anybody tries to infiltrate that, you're going to kill them immediately and keep that lead at least even. And that's what both teams have done so far, and it's worked. All right, let me get another image ready, guys. Just a moment.
And Fesk looks like he's going to be using the AUG once again. His gameplay last round, sitting inside of a bomb site. Am I still here?
Yeah,
guys, just check out. Saw my thing loading. With the AUG coming out at the right time, picking off one player, running back in there, camping in or not camping, but just waiting in a corner, then poking back out, getting another kill when GS least expects it, kind of being that annoying little bug just poking at you, biting your leg, jumping around, biting your leg again.
So true.
Really liked his gameplay right there.
So true. Match number 3 is currently getting organized. We will have it up in a minute. Thank you everybody again for joining. It's been wonderful to hang with you guys today.
Trying to close as much stuff possible. It's sucking up the internet right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got a lot of crap on my screen right now.
Oh, it's streaming. Ooh, the amount of stuff you have up there is absolutely insane, especially in a tournament like this where there's so many promo images and whatnot. Still waiting for the match to start here. All the players are joining in, getting everybody ready, just doing a little bit of scrim action here. Who won and what's the score? Says Viewer Panda. It's 1-1 right now. This is Gangstars versus D2R. This is the championship, the finals of the Sniper Showdown tournament.
You guys can see on the overlay right now, just as it said 1-1. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the stats, which you have. Sorry, it's a little bit pixelated. We're getting these images on the fly, so not the highest quality, but still good enough. Here you can see some statistics. Gangstars average match score 61-48 at a 1.3 ratio. Most played map.
Match is live. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. D2R average match score 1.3. Here we go. Let's see how they do. Moving in now. Gangsters will start off as usual on this CT side. This map is really balanced between CT and T. I don't think it's quite the advantage. I will say this. My predictions about whoever controlled CT spawn site the last 2 matches was 100% correct. Because D2R was able to get spawns to flip last match. Joker picks up the first kill 1-0. And when D2R did that, they were able to control on the CT side and come out with the W. Sorry guys, I gotta turn off the music. My bad. Here we go, 1-0. 7 minutes left in the match. AK plays abound, and both teams are going to play somewhat conservatively. Gangsters takes the early lead with 1. We've been watching for 1 minute, and there's only 1 point on the board. Both teams are going to play somewhat more conservatively. Knight's going to wait. It's really just waiting for somebody to peek and getting that quick kill. A nice kill from Krem, who was advancing. Took down Solar. That should have been Solar's kill. Still 3-1, and there it is. Knight takes out Alpha. Gangstars waiting. Look at this. Gangstars playing very well. I really like the strategy from them. Knight takes out Krem. Emilio takes out Knight. Here we go. Joker back. They're all at that A site now, kind of hanging out, and Emilio gets a kill. Thess running the AUG again, suppressed. They don't know where he is. Alpha pre-firing like crazy, trying to pick up something, and now they're moving in. We're about to see some action here. Here it comes. Oh no, I stand corrected. Gangstars is no longer at that site. Let's see where Gangstars is waiting. Ah, they went back to mid.
Guys, everybody asking right now, it is tied 1-1. This is a best out of 5, so one team has to win 3 rounds.
The score is on the screen, by the way. You see that 1-1 on the screen?
Yes.
That's the score.
That is the score, ladies and gentlemen, right there. 1-1, tied up right now. This is round number 3. Whoever gets this W here, it'll be 2-1, respectively, for whatever team.
That's right.
Desk taking out the Solar there with the AUG. Love seeing the AUG being brought in here into competitive play.
Absolutely.
Such an unconventional weapon to see being used.
Nice kill from Nezra, just waiting, perfectly positioned to take out Krim as soon as he turned that corner, and Nezra takes a little damage. He's going to rotate back. Smart gameplay from him. This is where the awareness comes in. They know that they're pushing forward, and he's going to say, okay, my position has been revealed. I need to find a new position to camp with his sniper. 11-9, Gangstars has the lead by 2. I'm telling you, man, Sudden, these two teams are so sticking close. Like, I swear, we play this map again, it's going to be the other, like literally, I feel like it's a flip of the coin. I think you used that analogy earlier,
yes.
And I could not agree more. It really is a flip of the coin between these two teams. It's coming down to 1 or 2 kills. Really, that's what it's coming down to. Look how close they are right now.
The skill level is so on point. You know, no crazy weapon that, being able to use an RPG or grenades, being able to frag them out, or, sit back. Everybody's got to go 1v1, mano a mano versus each other, face to face, put them down, and the skill level for all these teams just so incredibly close, as I started before. Love watching them play.
We've got the T's moving in to the CT spawn site now. Or excuse me, T spawn site. Or no, excuse me, CT spawn site. I said it right the first time. Sorry, guys. And they have captured that. Now moving over into baggage claim. Checking every corner. You see Kenny scoping in. Really smart play. Every single time he checks a corner, he immediately scopes in and looks for a peek. That's how you want to play Eurasia. We'll continue to watch Kenny. And as he moves forward, although it does make a little nervous that he's moving ahead by himself. He really needs somebody with an AK to have his back should he miss his shot. But he's going YOLO right now. Look at him check every corner. This is how you want to play. This is a good vantage point to see how professional players play the game. Every corner he checks, and wow, Gangsters hanging out at CT spawn, and Kenny gets a pick through glass. Soul answers and kills Kenny immediately. Joker waiting. They're hanging out at CT spawn. I'm a little perplexed by this. Gangstars up by 3. What a low-scoring match. Gangstars taking the more strategic positioning this match as they went in the lead. They're the ones who are deciding to camp it out more. Up by 4. We saw D2R do it last round. Gangster says, no, this is our round. And Krim disconnects. That is not good for them. They have to move in now. And Alpha looks. Nice headshot from him. That's, I believe, 2 from Alpha. If not, the first one was an assist. Don't know why Alpha moved up. He knows they're hanging out at spawn. There's no reason to move up. I would have rotated back around. You know everybody's crosshairs are at the point that you just shot. No reason to move up. That's the trick with TDM. Now here's Thess with AUG. Being suppressed is really helping him out right now, and he's gonna maybe pick up 2 kills. He doesn't. Nezra gets a quick shot. Go ahead, Sudden.
Now I was just saying, wow, that was almost got the kill there, but Elite ended up putting down. Thesk is up like a flea almost. He's jumping around. He's so small, you can't see him. He's so small because he's got that suppressor on his gun. Doesn't appear on the radar. He gets a kill. Nobody knows where he's at. You slap at your leg. Oh, you can't. It's not there. And then he's back behind you, shooting you. I love the gameplay from him so far. Really could be getting
Sudden,
some more
how are you
kills.
feeling about this strategy? Gangsters hanging out at CT spawn, kind of hanging out behind vehicles and stuff, forcing D2R to push up. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, first off, I see a couple players that were hanging back in CT spawn behind the glass and shooting through the glass. You can't get a wall bang or a glass bang or stuff, but the shot is going to be a little bit more wonky. It's not going to deal as much damage because it's already doing some penetration through that glass there. So it's also going to reduce the amount of damage you're going to take as a player, especially using the sniper rifle, as we saw Joker, who was sitting back there originally with the sniper. So the sniper is going to be able to push through that glass and connect on a player. Liking the way they're playing, forcing D2R to come to them, waiting there. That's the best way to do it. No reason to rush on attack a player or attack the other team if they don't have to. The team's just going to come to them.
It's a smart strategy. It's a nice kill from Joker. Has been he has this on lock, man. I think the only way to deal with this is D2R is you have to rush this position because Joker has this locked down. He continues to rotate back between this window here and to the left, back and forth, and that's 3 or 4 kills in a row for him since I've been spectating him. And there's number 4. Great vantage point from Joker to really watch all entry points with Sniper. He's got this thing locked down, and it looks to me like Joker's team, Gangsters, is going to take the W right now. The reason they're camping at this point is they just want to maintain the lead. There's no reason for them to push and to risk getting killed. And D2R has no other choice but to push up with 1:20 left. Not a lot of time to do much.
Thesk opting to switch to that AK-47 here down. Was this?
I think the
12
reasoning
points
for that
was 13. I like this switch here. It needs to be a little bit more Slayer action by
right.
Thesk to help his team out. But Lewis going to put Thesk quickly on the ground. Was expecting a lot more assault rifle action. We're expecting the assault rifle players to shine a little bit more, and the snipers have been doing a lot of the killing this match,
Yeah,
especially
right.
on the Gangstar side, just absolutely slaying it. GG to them. That does look like they'll be able to take the win here, up by 12 with 47 seconds left here on the clock. It's not impossible, but it is very, 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 very.
Thess decided to switch to AK for a good reason.
Joker getting a nice kill there, and Alpha Amelia also shot an elite.
There was only 2 entry points that they were going through, and so it's like, what's the point of being suppressed when they know you're going to be coming through that entry point? You might as well have the power of the AK, and that's why he makes that switch at that point. Up by 11 now. So this is going to put Gangsters up 2-1, guys. Best of 5. Nice double kill from Joker. Oh my gosh, glad I was spectating that. Joker looking beast on Euratio. I gotta say, and there is 3. Even when he's moving on the move, he's able to get those crosshairs in with quickscope so fast. The speed of Joker right now, there's 4. He is putting everybody down. What is Joker going right now? He's going 12-5. Beautiful KD from him. Spectated just about all of his kills. He's been stringing them together. And there's another one from him. The speed of Joker at the end. Those quickscopes looking so good. GG to Gangstars. They go up 2-1, guys. What are we going to see now? D2R has to win this to tie it up. Oh, my boy Sutton's gone. Let's move to the single face cam. My apologies.
Yeah, turn the face cam off.
No problem. That's fine. I'll go to single face cam so you guys can just look at me.
I guess they don't look at me anyways, right? Just want to hear my voice. Unfortunately, too much like a robot, right?
Yeah, robot voice is pretty much gone.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, we'll be coming back. Moving into round match number 4.
Your mic
Euro.
audio is a little light, though. Lighter than it's
It's a little
been.
like-
I'll try to fix it on my end.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. This is very, very strange.
Because I got you cranked up like so high right now, but it's a little soft.
I'd restart my computer, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to connect
Yeah.
it again. I don't know why. The wireless card can,
No,
sometimes
we
be iffy for this.
Oh, we're going to Bureau, and you guys saw the statistics. If you remember at the very beginning of the match, we looked at the stats, and both teams, their favorite map, or at least the map that they play the most on, is Bureau. This is a very balanced map. Could go either way. D2R has to win this match to stay in. If Gangstars takes this, they win 3-1, and we go to the championship. So pressure's on D2R right now. Gangstars sitting in the position they're in. I think they will play a little more conservatively. But
Definitely.
We'll see. I think it's going to come down to spawn trap, really. If somebody can push up and spawn trap on T, a banana, or something like that, I think that'll help. It's going to come down to those spawn traps. We'll see. My boy Sutton has disconnected. All right, here we go. Gangstars versus D2R. We'll go to an answer. He's back.
Yes, there we are. Mike fixed a little bit better more? Maybe still the same?
Sounds
Or
better.
a little better?
No, sounds better, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Terrific.
What-
Yeah, Gangstars definitely would not be surprised to see them play more conservative here. Get a couple kills, just wait it out. You're up. You need one more win to go ahead and get the W and become the champions of the Sniper Showdown tournament. That's what I'll be seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they do. D2R needs to control the spawns. If they can get Gangstars spawning and the T side spawn and be able to stay there and be long, and a control room watching Banana, and from A server side as well, watching the Banana with their snipers and assault rifle players, and control those spawns, they got a very, very good chance at tying it up 2-2.
Absolutely. I would like to see this go 2-2 just for entertainment purposes. Yeah, guys, I knew this was going to happen. It's so funny. I'll give you a little behind the scenes. Every single time we're talking about these streams, DD, who's the man who's running a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, Darkest Days, I was always like, oh, bro, the semis will take 30 minutes, the championship maybe 45 minutes. And every time in my mind, I'm like, no, it's going to go longer than that. Because what ends up happening is these matches are very close. We're going, in the best of 3, we're going 3 rounds. In the best of 5, we may go 5 rounds here. And we're into the stream about 2.5 hours now. So thanks for sticking with us.
It was funny you mentioned that. Is if you compensate, say, okay, the stream is going to go really, really long. These matches are going to take forever. Then they go really, really quick.
That's so true.
And if it's like they're going to go really, really quick, and then they go really, really long. Karma is playing in from a past life or something like that.
So true. This is a scrim, guys, not live. You see the scoreboard there. You don't have to ask that question anymore. Gangsters is up 2-1, best of 5. So if Gangsters win this next match, they go 3-1, they win. Pressure's on D2R. Let's go. Mad respect to both these teams. And just another little tidbit for you guys. This Las Vegas live tournament, it's going to be happening in 2 weeks. I'll be casting that, unfortunately not with Sutton. I would have loved to have him there. I'll be casting that with my boy Illshots. I think that's public knowledge now. Many of the players we're watching now we're going to be watching them live with their faces on the screen so you guys can see who's hit puberty and who hasn't. You guys can see these players' faces. It's going to be really, really exciting to see these guys face to face and get a face behind the name.
And also, playing at a LAN tournament, your internet connection isn't going to really be a problem because you're all going to be connected to the same source.
That's
Ping's
true.
going to be very, very similar. We're talking maybe like, one difference, maybe a two-point difference in terms of ping. Really, really close. You're not going to be able to use that ping argument, and that's why I lost. So it's just going
true.
to come down to skill.
Also, just to hype up the drama a little bit, a lot of trash talk going on, not amongst the players per se. Well, players, but not players who are competing. There might be a throwdown, man. We might get some fisticuffs. I might be breaking up some fights. I think it's all trash talk. At the end of the day, once these people meet in person, everybody's just gonna shut their mouths. But a lot of people talking trash, saying they're gonna throw down, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know why. It's just funny to me. So we'll see what happens. I'll be making sure to capture any drama in a vlog. So if there is a fight, you best be knowing I'll be all up in that, getting some good angles. We'll get some World Star going on. While we're taking a look at these teams, let's go ahead. They're currently scrimming. We're going to go ahead and pop these stats back up for you just so you can see kind of the background of these teams and how they've done so far in the tournament. Appreciate Mafula and Didi running behind-the-scenes statistics on the fly, as well as providing the overlays and images and organization for the teams getting into the matches. Crim's having a little bit of an internet issue, guys. We're granting him a few minutes. This is important. I'd like to see him get his gamer Milio. Milio's going to be at the live LAN. By the way.
Hey, just check Discord.
Yep.
Yeah, Emilio's going to be at the live LAN, I do believe, and Joker will be there, of course, playing for GS. I'll be Gangstars versus Imperial. There's a couple will be playing on the Imperial side. Ooh, Joker grabbing a nice headshot.
I don't know if you saw that kill from Joker, but he hit that guy,
I did.
and it was just like that body just flew. That was one of the funnier kills I've seen. Guys, we will be back with a quick word from our sponsor while we wait for Crim to join. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back with the live tournament. Or excuse me, not live. We're back with the scrim. Crim is coming in. We're about to restart. Hopefully we can get this going quickly because I got to pee like a racehorse. I've been drinking a lot of water, and don't worry, I got a bucket next to me, so I will not be leaving at all. I will just pee in the bucket. So if you hear the sound of water running, just pay no mind to that. Gangstars
I think
is up
we're
2
about
to
to
1.
go ready. Crim's back. Wi-Fi has been reset.
Awesome.
And yeah, Illshots did a face reveal, I believe, for the first time on the Dark Station channel years ago. And he also casted the first ever Critical Ops tournament, which was hosted by Mobile Esports back in 2015, I believe it was, at the Mob Crush headquarters, where he was there with Chase and Patriot, right?
Him and Patriot did the very first one. The second one
was just him?
Was
Okay.
Patriot and me. I was never there with
That's what
Il,
it
so
was.
this will be my first time meeting Illshots in person.
Okay, cool.
Match
Okay.
is live, guys. 1-1. Here we go. And coming in with some aggression. Boy, this is happening quickly. Joker gets taken down 3-3 now. Thess moving back to Og, and look at his position. He's running all by himself, creeping up into Cafe, and he's going to get a backstab. Watch. Let's see what he can do. There's one. There's two. There's a two-piece. They don't know where he is. This is where the Og can really, really help. And he's able to pre-fire and not give his positioning away. So Thess moving up there. I like that strategy from them. I'm surprised Gangstars hasn't tried the same. Alpha with a two-piece. D2R up 8-7. Thank you again, everybody, for the support in the stream. This is the championship. Gangstars up 2-1 right now, trying to close it out, trying to be crowned champion of our Sniper Showdown tournament. Gangstars is at a 2-point deficit. D2R needs to close this up in a hurry if they want to take this to the last and final match.
And so far, D2R has the lead, 13-8, 5 points up.
Alpha going 4-1, Kenny going 4-1. Nice plays from Alpha. 1 two-piece and a split two-piece from him. And I think this is where you're going to start to see D2R maybe adjust the strategy, and they do. Look, they're up quite a bit, and they might as well stick together and just take their time, you know. No reason to rush.
Take their time indeed. Ooh, Crim taking down Solar, and Thesk taking down Joker. Elite popping Kenny in the face there, putting him on the ground. Thesk is sitting here in orange, using that AUG. See if they get any headshots, any foolish moves. If a player exposes himself a little too much, he's going to put it down very, very quickly. Watching a player here by orange with the sniper rifle. Ooh, going to take a shot. Going to back out, though. Ooh, Lewis coming around, popping Thesk in the face. Before Thesk can connect any shots on him, Kenny also taking on Night right there. 20-12 right now. We do see D2R with the lead. 8 actually made that 7 points. Lewis getting a kill there on Crim. Can he get one more? Ooh, Joker taking out Thesk, who swept around there, right down there by the end of the server side, vent side. Solar also taking out Kenny there with the GSR 1911, 20-15. Gangstars closing that lead just a little bit, actually made that 21-15. 6-point lead here for D2R. 5 minutes and 30 seconds here on the clock.
It's like a mirror image of last match. It's so funny to see how this goes. You know, Gangstars' first match, they use a strategy. They get ahead, they camp it out. Next match, D2R, they get ahead, they camp it out. This match, or the next match, Gangsters gets ahead, they camp it out. It's like whoever pushes up the fastest in the early game camps it out, and then it's up to the other team to push through, break the barriers, and try to claw back. And the Gangsters, again, pushing through their fortress and lowering the lead to 2. It's just like a mirror image. The strats just keep flip-flopping depending on who is in the lead. Gangsters now moving together through control room. 2-piece from Alpha. Nice position from him, and he looks for the third. Boy, he was perfectly positioned there, wasn't he, behind those monitors. Coming in with 3. That's 3 in a row for him. We'll continue to watch. His confidence is up. His swagger is going. And smart move from him to move back. Spraying and praying, and he gets killed by Knight. Nice double from Knight.
26-28, D2R still up by 2. Joker looking inside a controller with his sniper rifle, creeping around really slow. He's a player. Gonna miss though. Pistol being pulled out. Joker pulling out his pistol. Shots being fired. He's down to 14 HP. He has a teammate put it out. Elite putting down Crim, who's the player there, trying to put him down onto the ground. Joker getting a shot there. Emilio, ooh, was that a small little sliver he had. Gangstars taking the lead, 30-28. Alpha, yes.
Just like we talked about. We talked about whoever controls control room pushes up. That's exactly what happened again here. D2R was controlling control room. Now Gangsters has it locked down, and they push into the lead. So we've seen this now multiple matches. This is the way to play team deathmatch, is to get that control point in the middle, because you have so many vantage points. And as soon as Gangsters was able to move in, they were able to lock that down and move into the lead. And look who controls it now. It's D2R, and they push back in the lead. I'm telling you, that is the spot to be. You get that spot locked down, and you're going to be able to control a good portion of the map.
Lewis taking out Crim. Thess also putting down Lewis. Alpha shooting down Joker. Emilio taking down Elite. That's 37-33. Gangstars is down by 4. D2R with the 4-point lead here. Watching Thess screen. However, here by Cafe. 3 minutes, 20 seconds here left on the clock. We see all T players down here by CT spawn looking control room. Ooh, Joker gonna connect. Nice shot there on Thesk.
Thess tried to jump out from the side, and Joker just had his crosshairs perfectly positioned to take him down mid-jump. This is difficult. Knight's waiting. He hopes they peek. He's looking in cafe. He's going to push, and he immediately gets killed by Emilio, actually. Oh, my gosh. D2R looks good right now. They've got the control room locked down, and it's working out for them.
And D2R just pulling away with that lead. Their Gangstars is now down by 9. Actually, here Gangstars getting a couple quick kills, but Crim gonna put down Lewis.
Wow.
They're up now by 6 kills. Actually, make that 8. I apologize about that. I messed it up on my math right there.
That was a gorgeous, kill from Crim with the 1911 to switch to a secondary through tree hallway and pick up that kill. Very impressed.
Oh, D, very, very quickly right there. Oh, nice, some kills there from Gangstars, closing that gap down to 5. Is it enough, though, to come back? If Gangstars does win this, they will be the champions of the Sniper Showdown tournament. It could be anything is possible right now with 2 minutes left.
Look
Joker
at this.
with a nice quick
Gangstars
scope
perfectly positioned in Def Hallway. Oh, and he gets killed. I was going to say, if he slowly moves up into spawn, he could potentially get a couple more kills, but they saw him there and came out and got the kill. This is a big deficit to come back from. 6-point lead.
Not over till it's over, ladies and gentlemen. 52-46. D2R does have the lead, but there's still plenty of time for GS to come back. Alpha grabbing that 2-piece bikini on Knight and Joker. Can he grab the sandals? Don't believe he's going to be able to do that. 1:45 left. Clock is slowly ticking down here. As the time moves on, it's going to be more difficult for GS to come back. This could be D2R's round. Solar taking down Alpha there with the 1911.
Gangsters has moved into control room, but the thing is, D2R's not going to push on them because they don't have to. D2R right now, the clock is their friend. They just have to wait really for the time to run out. There's no reason for D2R to push, and they're just going to stay put. Been a lot of
action going inside a control room. D2R pushed out of control room. Gangstars players have gotten in there. Shots being fired inside of their non-connect. Elite taking on Kenny. 6-point lead here for D2R.
Up by 7, up by 8. Thess with the 2-piece. Thess switched to AK again at second half of the match. He said, I'm putting the AUG away. And boy, he should have stuck with the AK from the beginning, because he just put 4 people down in a hurry. 62-53. Gangstars might have been able to push back had they been able to kill Thess, but Thess just came through control room and just mowed everybody down like a lawnmower. 45 seconds left. I think we're going into game 5.
I would not be surprised if we're going into game 5. 10-point lead here by D2R. 38 seconds left on the clock. It would be a miracle if GS could get the kills here. I mean, it's going to be so difficult to get 10 kills in 30 seconds without dying at all. But here we go. Elite and Lewis both again 2 kills there, cutting that lead to only 8. They're moving down. Really taking on Knight, though.
67-58, guys. 20 seconds left. This is going into match number 5. This is what we want to see. This is going to tie it up 2-2. Winner of the next match wins the championship. $800 prize pool, a bunch of cases. This is the strongest we've seen D2R so far. Their other
3-piece by Knight.
Oh, beautiful. Their other win was by a hair at the end. This one, they won commandingly by 10 points. GG's to them. Score is now tied 2-2. Here we go, guys. It is getting exciting. Last match is going to be, I think we're rotating through all the maps, so we haven't seen, what haven't we seen?
Canals.
Canals. Yep. It's got to be Canals, right?
It's got to be Canals.
That's my guess.
Sniper action on Canals is obviously going to be probably a big factor in who takes the W on this map. Is who's going to be the better snipers, who's playing the best on that sniper side. Right now, both teams have been playing very, very well. The snipers have been playing very, very well.
Thess running that M14 and Milio beasting on your ratio is going to be tough. I think D2R is going to take this one. Although Joker's been really beasting with your ratio as well. We've seen this before with these players. And the last time we saw these two players match up on Canals in a team deathmatch, D2R won. Wasn't D2R then, it was Imperial. But they had Thesk on the team. And so I'm going to give the advantage to D2R going into this last and final round. We'll see. Chat, let us know your thoughts down below.
We'll probably see Thesk pull out the M14 here on Canals, just being it is more of a sniper-sided map.
Absolutely. This is about as close as you can get, 2-2. I think with Canals, what I really liked about the way D2R played this past match, and they did it really well. They played so aggressively in the first 2 minutes, and they got a really quick lead. I think they were like 7-0 or something like that. and then they just got to their strategic positions and held that score down. Here in Canals, I think we're going to see a little bit slower gameplay just due to the fact that pretty much everywhere you peek, there's probably some crosshairs looking at you. This map is much more open, much easier to get killed from long range. So we'll probably see one of the lower scoring matches between D2R and Gangstars. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the image again. These are the players we've been watching. 2B's not here. We've got Lewis with his name spelled backwards. He is playing in 2B's position. And then, of course, Elite is playing with the name, what is it, Nars or whatever it was. So we're going to get this last match ready.
Yeah.
Everybody, I want hashtag Gangstars, hashtag D2R in the chat. Let's get the chat going crazy. What is your prediction? Who are you rooting for? This is the last and final match. This tournament's been going for 4 weeks now. We're in the championship, tied up 2-2. Next match wins and takes home the crown victorious. About as close as you can get. So spam the chat right now. Let us know who you're voting for. Here we go. I'm going to bring up the match quickly. We'll get this going as fast as we can.
Match 5 is pretty close to being ready. Actually, Kenny just disconnecting there. Be joining back. Don't know what that was about.
You know, Kenny
Gotta
is
love
somebody...
the internet connection today.
Kenny, we haven't talked about much, but Kenny has been really, really good on the sniper. Really, really good. Every time I've spectated him, I need to spectate him some more. It's really hard, guys. I know I haven't spectated Nezra and Knight enough. I'm trying to share the love. I just try to go where I think the action is, but it's difficult because I got a 1 in 10 shot of catching a kill since there's 10 players.
Indeed.
Doing the
Everything's
best I
happening so
can.
fast, especially at TDM.
Yeah, it's tough. I think we're going to get this going right away. Last and final match, guys. I'm really, really excited for this. Let's go ahead and get over to the match right now. There you see the scoreboard, 2-2. Gangsters will be on CT side, D2R on the terror side. Doesn't matter because it's team deathmatch, and we're about to reset the last and final match, guys. Appreciate everyone for the support on all the streams, live on my channel, iChase, live on Mobile Esports on Twitch, and live on Mobile Esports on YouTube as well. We are live. Joker gets the first kill on Kenny. Joker's going to peek. T-Bridge, he's going to get kill number 2. Maybe. No, he misses. Oh, he needed that shot, and he gets the kill on Krim. Nice shot from him. Joker looking down in Tunnel Alpha. Good kill from him. Knight on a kill on Alpha. This is going to move quickly. I won't be able to cast every single play just because of the speed that it is, so we'll just go. We'll go with what we can. And Krim on T-Bridge looked at Joker, and Joker is beasting right now, going 3-1. Good for him. Knight also beasting. Wow, Gangstar's up 8-2. Knight and Joker putting it together. Knight 2-1. Nezra 2-0. Boy, it's those long-range shots. Alpha needs to move quickly. Cannot waste too much time on the bridge because you know snipers are going to be shooting down at you. Let's see what Alpha can do. Moving in here.
Gangstars with that early lead. Solar taking down Emilio, taking 9-3. 6-point lead for Gangstars. 2 minutes have run off the clock, or at least, excuse me, a minute 50 has run off the clock so far. Thesk and Krim both getting a couple kills there, and Gangstars taking that lead only by 5, taking that lead down to 5 points.
Sudden, they put Thesk on the AK. Not sure about that.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that. I really would have thought he'd be running that M14. We've seen him in the past use it. Such an amazing M14 player. Really would have expected him to be using that this round, but not so far. Alpha shooting down Joker. And he won't be able to switch to that M14 either. If you choose to be an assault rifle player in this round, you're an assault rifle player, so you cannot switch out at all.
That's a good point. Although I understand it because he's been the assaulter from match number 1 with Og switching to AK later on, so he's kind of warmed up for that. It would be tough for him to come in cold to a sniper, at least this round. But versus CSPG, he was running M14, so. Lead is up by 6, guys. 6 minutes left. And Milio at the spawn camp. Oh my gosh, Lewis had just spawned in there just as he went uninvincible, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if that's a word. As he stopped blinking, Emilio was there to kill him. Nice spawn camp.
That's spawn protection.
Spawn, that's the word. Alpha moves upstairs, and he's peeking underneath this dumpster. Good position for him. I like Alpha's positioning multiple times so far. He's going to spray. He's going to spray. There it is. Gosh, that recoil control.
Recoil control indeed. That's, was it 8-point lead right now for Gangstar. Shots being fired across. Lewis coming from behind. Backstab there on Alpha. Krim gonna come around and put him down though. Solar quickly gonna put down Krim as well. It's kill after kill after kill. Trade kills are coming in. It's a flip of a coin right now. Unfortunately though, keeps flipping after Gangstar has got the lead. D2R is having a problem clawing back. Down 10 points right now. Solar putting down Thesk. Watching Ives inside a cafe coming out. Seeing T-Bridge connecting some shots. Not gonna see anybody go in tunnel. Melio putting down Elite right there. A 9-point lead.
Look at that positioning from Knight.
Getting on Kenny.
I love this positioning here. Pay attention, guys. You can learn a lot from where these players choose to wait and put their crosshairs. That's a good position. I've never played that spot before. Looking through that wood crate. Very, very nice. Alpha had that lockdown. Knight moved in, got picked up two kills from it. Wow. Lead by 9 sudden. You think D2R can push back? This is going to be somewhat difficult, especially seeing how Gangstars, as soon as they took the lead in other rounds, they were able to lock that down.
Indeed, it's going to be very difficult for them to claw back here. This is a sniper-sided map, and you got 3 sniper players on each team. They're going to be able to have those nice long lines of sight. Joker putting on Melio. Going to go for another player. That's a 2-piece on Thesk as well. He's running that sniper.
And 3.
Got the third on Krim. That's a 2-piece.
Can he get 4? And 4. That's a quad
right there. Joker beasting and feasting. Oh my gosh.
That was beautiful over T-Bridge. Picking up one after another. No missed shots. And again, it's that spawn trap, just like we talked about. Spawn protection that was going off. He's able to pick up kill after kill. I think that sealed it, man. It's going to be tough. D2R has to have a nice little run.
That is very, very, not humiliating, but
15-point lead right now.
Yeah, this is not good for you D2R fans out there. D2R is struggling. GS up 15 points with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left here on the clock, and they're playing so incredibly well after that nice 4-man by Joker with the E ratio. That is just a little demoralizing, and it's going to be difficult for D2R to claw back.
You know what's made the difference is that spawn control. Sutton has talked about it a couple of times. I 100% agree on what we've seen Gangsters do on both sides, both spawn sides. They are there waiting. As they spawn in, they are there waiting with their crosshairs, ready to get those quick kills, and it's put them up in the lead fast. They've been able to get more 2 pieces, 3 pieces because of it.
Here's Melio again, shooting down Joker. What is going to happen? 3 minutes here left on the clock. I mean, it's still anybody's game right now, but as the clock continues to tick down, time continues to move on, Gangstars, if they keep this lead, they have a much higher chance of winning. We really got to see some D2R actually coming here. They got to grab some 2 pieces, get some kills here, and prevent Gangstars from getting kills. Lewis taking down Alpha right there, coming out of Cafe. Thesk also taking down Elite. 52-39 right now. Watching Thesk on top of bomb site here, looking CT spawn. Not seeing anybody inside of CT spawn. Gonna look over at Krim, who's here mid with that Super Soaker camo on the U ratio. At least it's the Super Soaker I like to call it, because childhood memories
Super Soaker
indeed.
As well. You know,
every single
time D2R pushes in, they're doing the right thing, but it's just every single time they push in, Gangsters pops out, and we're seeing a lot of trades happening. D2R is going to be able to push in, get the kill, but then, the Gangsters teammate will come in and get a revenge kill. It's just happening over and over again, and that's why Gangsters is choosing to play together so they can protect each other. That once one player gets killed, they're going to be able to answer and get that kill. So the only way for D2R to push back from this, with how close Gangstars is playing together, is they got to get some doubles or triples. They have to move in and just, get a couple 2 pieces potentially, but it's going to be difficult. And Knight's waiting perfectly positioned there in the cafe.
Ooh. And Lewis with that nice 2-piece on Melio and Kenny. We saw D2R coming back, getting some kills, cutting that lead to 6. But Gangstars pulling away once again by 10 points now. Krim putting down Lewis to cut that to only a 10-point lead for Gangstars. Kenny has also taken down Solar. Shots being fired into tunnel. Joker not connecting. Joker finally coming back and putting Alpha down. Nice quick scope. Sees another player missing again. Gonna switch over to pistol. Oops, not gonna switch back to that sniper. Sees a player. That's covered that 2-piece on Elite and Lewis. Nicely played by him. Joker sees Thesk and puts it down, but not before Kenny can quickly put Joker back on the ground. Knight still waiting in here on top of Cafe and absolutely punishing Kenny as he runs in there. Solar taking on Alpha. It's 66-54 right now, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a 12-point lead. Make that 12 points actually still for Gangstars. It looks like Gangstars will be crowned the Sniper Showdown champions unless the almost impossible can happen here as we move into the 1 minute mark of D2R coming back.
Second championship match that D2R has made in our tournaments. And looks like the second time they've lost 2-3. Guys, D2R is one of the best teams in competitive. It's just this third match, getting that third win and best of 5 has been difficult for them now 2 tournaments in a row. Last tournament going down to King's Uprising losing 2-3, and here looks like they're going to be going down to Gangstars losing 2-3. my hat's off to both teams again. Excited to see these guys play live. Many of these players play live in a live LAN tournament in 2 weeks.
Joker taking down Thesk. 20 seconds left on the clock. Gangstars is now up by 10 points. Looks like they will be taking the W here versus D2R. Very, very well played by both teams. Both teams have practiced so incredibly much, but D2R just being able to ink out over top and get to the win. Going to match 5, though, very, very impressive. Did not see a shutout at all by either team. Gonna finish off that score 79-65. GG's once again to each team. And congratulations to Gangstars. You are our Sniper Showdown champions.
Congratulations to Gangstars. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I feel like we had a real successful stream. Everything went real well. Appreciate every single one of you chatting it up, sticking around for the entire match. Long stream today, almost 3 hours. Excited to be back next week. Next week, we're not starting a new tournament. We'll probably do some community stuff. So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter. Links in the description. And we'll probably be doing some community stuff where we're doing maybe some viewer matches and stuff like that next week. Maybe we'll do some diffuse. I'm not sure. Shots wants to practice casting, so maybe we'll cast some viewer matches. We'll see. Sudden, any last words today?
GG's to everybody. Loved watching you guys. And of course, everybody watching the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. Loved hanging out with you guys. I want to give a quick shout out to our amazing sponsors, Gamma Labs. You guys can use code esportsmobile to get 10% off anything on G Fuel's website. Had a lot of people asking, what is the flavor I recommend? I really do recommend that green apple flavor. And once again, a big congratulations to Killpax36 on winning that 1-year supply of G Fuel and that HyperX Cloud headset. That's all I got to say, guys. Mr. Kraken, Sun right here. Sign out. See you guys somewhere soon on the internet. Peace.
Peace, boys.
They're calling you over, my head on your shoulder. Familiar faces prolong the embraces. We were always one toward the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day.